How you doing? It's Friday and we are well and truly, well, I am now anyway, now I've silenced my monitor. I tell you, I've got about 4 monitors up here, folks. I really have. I've got one here, one there in front of me. Oh, blimey, I've got very blue tonight. I've got one here. And also I've got a load of blue around me in there as well. And there's always one that catches me out. There's always one that's going to be the volume on just a little bit and it creates that echo. But anyway, hopefully I sound okay to you lovely lot out there. How are we all doing anyway? It's Friday. Good to see you all. We made it to the end of another week. And of course it is another London Calling. This is number 63. So we're zooming through the numbers at the moment. We really, really are, folks. Anyway, great to have you all here. What a week. It's been quite a funny week, really. It always feels a bit odd, especially after a bank holiday Monday, which we had here in the UK. And I ate way too many Easter eggs, and I've still got way too many Easter eggs left to eat as well. I don't know where they all come from. I really don't. Maybe the chocolate hen laid them for me. But yeah, anyway, did you all have a good Easter? Did you all enjoy your very long weekend? I absolutely loved my one. And the weather was actually a lot better than what they said it was going to be, which is nice. But anyway, it's turned a bit grim this week. It's certainly been grim up in the Midlands. How you doing, Brickheart? Anyway, thank you for your picture earlier on, Brickheart. Oh my God, he's given me, before we've even got going, I've had a couple of super chats, folks. First of all, from the awesome Brickheart as well. I've been chatting all day with him on a Discord, on Chris's Discord over at Bricking. It's quite lively. I really enjoy it as well. And I popped one in earlier on as well for Minark. Oh, Minark. I'm going to call you Minark. Do you know what? I'm just going to call you Minark because you know who you are. And it kind of sticks out as well, which is lovely. So anyway, Minark, thank you for that so much. Honestly, mate, £2. That's massive. Thank you so much. And thank you as well. That's very kind of you, Brickheart, as well, for your donation. I don't know what that means. Dance monkey. Love it. It won't get no pulls round here, my friend. That's well and truly Chris's game, that one. And rightfully so, actually. He gives Paul's a blooming good name. He really does. But anyway, like always, folks, we've got a cool panel coming in tonight. Some going to be coming in a little bit later. This one's going to be kind of nice. It's going to be a little bit intimate to start with. We're actually going to be able to hear ourselves talk and stuff like that, have a proper conversation. And then someone will be coming in later. And yeah, it's just the kind of way it's going to flow tonight, really. I noticed that as people are kind of getting back to life, back to reality, as they used to say in the 80s, folks, I think things are going to be a little bit more disjointed than what they were, because everyone's going to kind of get used to what is going to be the new norm. Oh my God, we've got Brick Stage Pass as well out there. Thank you so much, my friend. That's really kind of you as well. My God, you've got some really generous peeps out there tonight. I'm going to have to write your names down. Anyway, backstage, Brick Stage Pass. I was going to say Backstage Pass. I don't know why I say that, but that's probably because when I was a kid, I got a few backstage passes when I used to go to the old concerts and clubs and stuff like that. I used to love all that. Did you guys used to do that? And I don't know about you lovely lot as well, but I actually can't wait to start going to a restaurant again, because I'm doing it all again next week. And also, so I'll get my hair cut. I mean, look at that. This is, there's a place in London called Barnet, folks. And if you're Cockney, you know that Barnet is hair. And my hair is like high Barnet at the moment. So after this stream, I can certainly afford to have a haircut, that's for sure. Albeit it's crazy prices in London. But anyway, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get my money's worth for all the hair I've got for them to cut anyway. But anyway, Blocksmith Forge, thank you so much, my friend. Anyway, let me write this down, because otherwise I'm not going to remember. I normally have Cy with me here, keeping details of who's doing all this for me, and Brickheart as well. Brickheart, that's really kind of you, my friend. It really is. And Minark as well. Minark. Obviously, you are very kind, you lot. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, Brick Stage Pass. So let's pop him in there as well, because I bring the other peeps on in just a tick, folks. So I really appreciate that. Anyway, the most important thing about doing this stream, it's not me. It really isn't, folks. It's really a combination of plugging everybody in together. You know, that kind of connection thing, I suppose, like putting two bricks together, I suppose. So anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps that we've got out there in the lovely chat tonight. We've got Bricky TY. Bricky TY, look what I made. Look what I made. Look what I made. I made a Mustang. Love it. Honestly, I really do. We're going to chat about that a little bit later as well, folks. We really are. Who else we've got out there? We've got Lego Madness. Lego Madness, thank you for the countdown. Really appreciate that. We've got Jack out there as well. We've got Mitty Bricks. Hello, Mitty Bricks. Lovely to see you. Hope you had a good week. Well, Nicoletta as well. Bricks with Justin as well. Good to see you, mate. I appreciate the fact that you've shortened your name. That helps me out heaps. It really does. Who else we've got out there? Of course, we've got Minark. I'm loving the avatar Minark. It sticks out brilliantly. It really does help me loads. Matthew builds bricks as well. Matthew, how you doing? We're all going to be able to go shopping next week in the UK to Lego stores. That's very exciting. Lego Head 74. Now, the cool thing with Lego Head 74, earlier on, folks, he sent me a picture of what he's been building this week. I'm going to be showing off a little bit later, I shall be. So if you want to send us a picture, send us a picture to Instagram. You know who I am by now. You can't miss me at London Bridge Bricks. It's as simple as that, folks. Nice and easy. And of course, you can follow everybody who's going to be on the panel on there as well. We've got Tation Harris. Hello, mate. How you doing? Giving out loads of love out there. Who else we got out there? That's it. That is it for now. Simon as well. So, and the woodshop teacher. Woodshop teacher. I saw you earlier on doing a bit of a live stream on Instagram. I always think, should I do that as well? Like, especially just before I go live. I might do that tomorrow, folks. But anyway, let's get some peeps on, shall we? Because I promised this person that I'd be really super quick, but there would be time just for a quick Scooby snack. I mean, by now, folks, she's probably had a 3-course meal and about 2 bottles of wine. We'll find out in a second, shall we? Anyway, let's bring her on. She is suave. She is sophisticated. She knows a little bit about architecture as well. It is, of course, the plastic architecture, a.k.a. Claire.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me, Greg. Yeah, I got some cookies. I'm all good.
Oh, show us your cookies. American cookies always fascinate me. They really do.
These are sugar. They're like keto cookies, so they're not very exciting.
Heineke. Have they got like pieces of monkey in them or something?
No, they're just like chocolate and almond flour and stevia. They're not very exciting. Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. Well, that's pretty funky. I'm liking that. I've got all sorts of questions coming your way tonight as well, because I noticed a certain person has put up a very rather charming set of shelves this week on one of their videos. And I'm very excited by that, because I was thinking about something like that, but mine, of course, I was thinking IKEA, because it's cheap and cheerful. And but she's laughing at me now, folks. I've been mocked.
No, that's IKEA. I have IKEA behind me.
No, IKEA do pretty good stuff. I've got to be careful doing that. I want to whack the Mustang. Don't want to whack me Mustang, folks. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Yes, so we're going to be talking shelves later, folks. Don't worry, it's not going to be something like an Argos catalogue. It's probably some sort of designer ones, because I noticed that you alluded. I was waiting in that video to say what make are they? What make are they? And you kind of navigated it quite nicely. And I thought, oh yeah, she's teeing this up for another video. So there we go. See, that's good YouTubing for you, folks. That really is. Anyway, who should we get on next? Where would you like to go next? Would you like to go to the lovely Republic of Ireland? Or would you like to go to England?
Let's go to Ireland. Yeah.
We're going to go to Ireland. All right. We're going to go with this bloke. I'm not joking, folks. We're like a married couple. We are, and that's his words, not mine, folks. It really is. He's man. Well, basically, he's streaming for most of this week. In all honesty, I see more of him than I do with my wife. He is, of course, my good friend, Si O'Connor. Hello, mate.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
hey, Greg.
You're looking well. Have you just moisturised your hands by any chance?
Yes, I have, actually. But they get so dry with the hand gel and washing, and I have a bit of OCD, so I'm washing my hands every like 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Okay. So they smell amazing now. If you ever
smell amazing. I can. Oh, what is it? Sanctuary Spa.
Oh, Sanctuary. Yeah, I always get that stuff when I'm in Europe. That's great.
It smells so nice.
Okay, nice. Well, anyway, that's very nice. And I'll tell you something that does look nice. Hey, Brixy, how you doing? I'm liking the new light system you've got up there.
Yeah.
That
illumination. And somebody told me before you should always have your background lit. So now it's lit.
Exactly. Yeah. It always have your background lit, folks. You never know when it might not be.
Yeah, that's probably
But of course, in sunny California, they don't need lighting equipment or anything like that because it's sunny out there. It's
the time change makes it possible. So.
This is it, actually. Oh, I've got a new message from an eBay person. I've got a little story behind that as well, folks, because I got my, it came this week.
The submarine.
Oh, I did get, yeah, I've got that down here. I was going to get that out later.
I want to hear all about
it. Claire, no, it's better than that. I got the classic space coin.
Oh my God. Oh, yes. We have to hear about that.
Did I get it last week? I can't remember. Well, anyway, to cut a long story short, I noticed a scratch on it. So I sold it already on eBay, but there's a scratch on it. So I got in touch with the guy and I said to him, I said, I'm really sorry, but there's a scratch on it. I phoned Lego. And Lego said, no worries. I said to him, I don't want a coin, right? But I would, please, if you can you send me the case? Because it's the only part that's scratched. And I said, just for feedback, Lego, right? Stop sending them out in tissues. It's ridiculous. That's why I scratched. And so what did they do? They didn't send me the case, right? They sent me the collectible case. Right,
the big one.
They sent me two of those. Apparently, they're both one sell for about £100 on eBay at the moment. They're quite expensive. It's ridiculous. So anyway, so I got in touch with the eBay guy who's bought it. And I said, look, I'm really sorry. I've kept it literally. I've been messaging them every day at the moment, folks, because they've been Lego were quite quick. They got it out to me within 2-3 days. I was quite impressed. So, but what I'll do is later on, folks, I'll go and grab it and I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you the scratch, and then I might have a look and see what he's saying, because I said to him, I said, look, I'm not 33% off it or something like that, because he got it on a good deal. I mean, I way undersold it anyway. But anyway, that's a story for later on. But no, we have got some good stuff. I've even got, and Sire loved me for this. Look, I've got a Funko Pop. I've got a couple of those, Sire.
Cool.
And I've only got a pre-ordered another one as well today.
No way.
Yeah, and I don't collect them, folks. I haven't got a Funko Pop channel. Never going to do that. I'll leave that to the likes of this man down here with his funky Funko Pops. So anyway,
it's slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope. It really is. Talking of funky, talking of pops, I think it's time to get number 4 in. Number 4 in. That's it so far this evening, folks. We'll have some more jumping in a little later, we shall be. It is, how can I describe this man? He's an artiste. He's an artiste in so many ways. And he's recently done a stream with Claire. And how did you enjoy it, Claire? Because I really liked your artwork, by the way.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. It was, well, I mean, should we let Matt in and then I'll talk about it?
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do something that I've never done before, folks. Yeah. I'm going to let you introduce Matt. So pretend this is your stream.
Okay, cool. Oh,
and it's fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you to introduce the eye candy who's just materialised in the green room as well. So he can think about something there, folks.
You want me to introduce? You want me to?
I want you to introduce Matt. Don't tell no one it's Matt. I'll let you do it.
Oh, okay. Well, this person reminded me of the joy of drawing as someone who's in the creative industry. It was revolutionary and eye-opening, and I recommend checking out his skill sets on Family Bricks.
Fantastic. And here he is, ladies. As if by magic, Matt Eldo.
Hello. Thanks for the wonderful introduction there, Claire. I appreciate that. And Greg, it was improving. We were starting to go off. And speaking of pops, and it's like, well,
Pop goes the weasel. Yeah, look, he's actually blushing. He's blushing after what Claire said about him. That's lovely, isn't it? I've just come to the realization that I'm going to do what Side does. I'm going to delegate things out to people. It's very good. I've even got a new segment for Matt as well, folks. Anyway, talking of delegation, Sai, would you like to introduce the next person coming on tonight?
If it's the eye candy, yes. The next person coming on is one of our good friends. We've known him for a long time. He's got a great channel, and he is an OG Star Wars dude. His name is, hopefully if I've got it right, it's Tek Productions.
Yes, you got it right. Good man.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Very well, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We're all right. How are you?
Hi, Ted.
Very well, thank you. Thank you for that lovely intro, Si.
No problem.
Tek, I've got a question for you. Have you not got any clothes on? Are you eating something that resembles chicken for vegetarians? What's going on?
My room is a bit of a mess at the moment, so I'm going to spend the first like half hour trying to get it somewhat presentable, at least for a camera shot, and then I would turn my camera on.
Oh, okay, all right. That means he's putting away the tape measures and God knows what else. Because Tek's been a bit naughty today, folks. Right? He's been shopping at Sainsbury's, where Sainsbury's is doing like 50% off Lego sets at the moment, which is a real bugger. Because honestly, folks, right? Oh, and I saw something funny as hell on on YouTube earlier on today. Anyway, oh my God, I'm digressing like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, Tek basically has been shopping like a banshee, right? And he's been buying everything at 50%, haven't you, Tek?
I've been trying to, yes. I was actually quite fortunate as well that I have access to this like employee benefits thing, and it just so happened that Sainsbury's was the like increased discount, and you get an extra 10% off.
Oh my God!
So yeah, well, so basically how it works. I talked about this in like my How I Get Lego video, but basically you buy the vouchers for less than they're worth, so you still get like collector points of the increased price and things like that. So it's really good, and it just like you do it instantly there and then. Yes, it's wicked.
Oh, that's blinding, mate. I just want to say hello to FLX as well. FLX, it's really good to have you here. I've been seeing you in the Discord servers. I was actually a bit chatty away today. I was, Thomas, on some of the Discord servers. And sometimes I wasn't even quite sure which Discord I was in. I was just following links to things. But yeah, really chatty one. Oh, we've got Chris in the chat as well. Bringing it. I was in his one earlier on, folks, because I'm a member of his channel, which is really good. It's a really lively Discord, as is quite a lot of other people's out there, folks. But there's some nice peeps in there. And they're all early risers. Believe it, like some of them, it's like middle of the day for them. I'm right kicking off at 8 o'clock. There's me. I'm sitting downstairs in the office, and I'm kind of like, right, okay, I got my coffee. I got my rich tea biscuit because you dip them in, Claire, in case you're wondering what a rich tea biscuit is. Do you have rich tea biscuits in California? I suppose they're illegal, aren't they? They've got some sort of additive in them or something like that.
What do they look like exactly? What?
They're round, very thin, taste of cardboard, really. They only taste any good if you dip them in coffee or tea.
I mean, we import everything. We have so many, obviously like UK dwellers here, so I would be surprised if we didn't have them. Also, we have Amazon, so we have everything.
Yeah, well, they named them after the Motown singer, didn't they, Matt?
No idea, but okay. Yes.
Lionel Richie. You must have heard of him.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Right.
These are the jokes, folks.
That's a dad joke.
That's what we're here for.
I didn't even say it.
No, I was just trying to get myself off camera. I'll say the odd joke, folks. I never say those if they're any good. And quite frankly, I should leave it up to Cabbage Face, really, those ones. Anyway, so yeah, I was going to tell you the story about the coin, but maybe I'll tell you that a little bit later. Reason being, folks, I haven't got it here. It's downstairs. So anyway, so in a nutshell, instead of sending me the singular case for the coin, it's got a little scratch in it in case anyone wasn't here before, they've sent me these two really long ones, the collectible coins ones. They're even harder to get, those are. And I called them up. I said, you sent me the wrong one. So I said, I'm really sorry. We'll give you some VIP points, which I said, okay, thanks. And that was it, really. That's the end of the story. I'm going to sell the cases because I haven't got any coins to put in them. They go for quite a lot of money. So I think I'll give half of it to charity. The fairy tale bricks.
Fairy brick.
Yeah, fairy bricks. I'll give them to that. And the other one, well, I might buy something on Monday because on Monday, folks, the shop's open. And I'm going to be in London working, of course. I'm going to find myself at Leicester Square about 5 o'clock on Monday evening. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, got loads of people there. Woodshop teacher, he says, Greg, on the dad jokes, ban him. I'm not even a dad. At least I hope I'm not anyway. Beef that help. Anyway, yeah, that was the thing. When I said it was eye candy side, because I'm forgetting that I can't actually see who's in the green room because Si's not hosting it, which makes a change. And when I said it's the eye candy, I was like, oh, actually, you could say BFAB. And I should have gone like that or something like that to give it off. But what can I say? He got it right. He got it right first time. He picked up the vibe, which was nice.
BFAB's profile picture is definitely not eye candy.
I haven't seen his latest one. He's all right. He's one where he's there's one of him is the minifigure, which I think is dashing. Although I've got to say I like the Tommy C. Bricks one better. And then I like the pirate one as well, funny enough. And what's the other one of him? Is there one of him men's toilets or something? He's doing that there thing.
He has been known to lurk around the men's toilets. Yeah,
I always find it a bit weird when they take pictures in men's toilets. I don't know why. It's just me, isn't it? Maybe if it's in female toilets, there'll be different game altogether. But Claire, do you ever do that on your Facebook and stuff like that? Do you ever read his toilets?
No, I don't. No, I don't do that.
Claire, do you ever take pictures of BFAB in the toilet? No.
No. BFAB, no, and myself, no. So, yeah, no.
Tek, do you ever take pictures of BFAB in the toilets?
No, I try not to.
No, I don't mean actually taking the pictures. I mean taking them into the toilet with you. That'd be a bit weird.
That'd be very weird.
No, I know. Sorry, I was going on a tangent there, folks. But wasn't there a time, and I think it was your idea that you gave to Cabbage, which was to do the news from the toilet or something like that, wasn't it?
Well, no. I think that was a universal thing that he started and was actually quite funny because you could hear the echo when he would announce the news. But yeah, no, Cabbage's news. I can't remember what he called it.
It was toilet.
Yeah, it had a good pun name too.
Yeah.
What was it?
Let me have a look.
We'll have to look it up. Anyway, Cabbage Face Lego, folks. He's just come out with a Lego ideas, him and Boom Bricks. And it's very good, actually. It is the Munsters coach. Check it out on Lego Ideas. It's definitely worth a support. It really is, because it's actually a really, really nice set. And it's as big as a crate. I thought it was about the size of a I don't know, a bit bigger than a City set, maybe the same sort of size as a Speed Champions. But no, I was completely wrong. It was actually the size of one of the big creator sets. So it's pretty funky. Minnie Big Chick. Hey, Minnie Big Chick. Great to have you here. It really is. So just popping over from the Tricky Wick stream to say hi. Have to go now. But looking forward to it. Yeah, we're going to have Flynn on in a mo. Now, I know he was having tech. I've watched 2 streams today. I don't know if there's something going down in America or America is being attacked by aliens as we know it. Because I was watching Brixy Tech earlier on, and his stream fell over. Was that yesterday? It might be yesterday. Anyway, then I watched Tricky Bricks today, and their one fell over as well. They had to restart it. It was very strange. But anyway, but he got going again. But obviously they're running a little bit late, so that's cool. But they'll be over in a minute, folks. There's you got 5 of us. You have to put up with the 5 of us, I'm afraid. So who should we go to? Someone that looks like they've got Lego in their hands is Matt. Matt, what you got? What's going on? And what are you building?
Doing Dom's Charger. This is a set I love to hate. I don't understand who it's really marketed to, but it was one of the sorts of things a couple of months ago. I was in one of the shops, and on an end cap, it was the last one there. They had it for like 30 odd pounds, where it's normally 90. And then when I went to the checkout and actually scanned it, it came up as 15. I was like, yep, okay, fine. So,
oh my God. I would have bought a load of it. If Tek was with you, he would have bought them all.
It was literally the last one. Otherwise, I would have turned around and done the same thing. But I'm just going through a phase at the moment, doing some of the like movie cars and things like that. But this one, it's sort of like, well, I mean, even with people within the Lego community are not great with Technic. Like, it's a real sort of entry and barrier. And they've obviously got the license and they're targeting casual fans. But how many casual fans are going to go and build a Technic set and not get frustrated by it? Like, I just don't. Yeah. I've never understood it. Like, anyhow.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. It is a weird product. Like you said, Technic is very niche within like Lego, and so to put like a big blockbuster IP on it is did seem strange. Like, everyone said it. Like, they always thought it would made a better creator expert car.
Yeah.
And I think it would be.
The only thing I can think of is obviously with COVID and everything, the release schedule, maybe at the time they were also going to do some other creator expert ones with the movie coming out, but because it got delayed, maybe then the other ones got delayed and they just put this one out. But who knows?
Go on, sorry, go on. You go.
When I heard about that set being released, like months before it was released, around the same time they were talking about an animated version of the Fast and Furious, and I was convinced they were going to have proper play sets relative to that cartoon. Now they may still happen, but I agree. Like, who's that marketed to? And I know they're not going to put minifigures in because it didn't with James Bond, but a minifigure like on a stand would have been a kind of cool. Like to get the look.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden you're going like minifigure with Technic. Like I know exactly what you're saying. When you're doing like the normal sort of, the Batmobiles and things like that. You had the Ghostbusters car as well. Again, maybe because of the whole thing with the movie delays, there's no minifigures in that. But whether or not they would have had time to pull a minifigure out and change the box art as well, I don't know. So it's just. And because it's sort of like a mid-range Technic, it kind of looks like the car, but it kind of doesn't. So, yeah.
I do like it, though.
Yeah, I do want to go in.
I just had a strange thing pop up on my YouTube. It says Plastic Architect has just come out of a new video. It's just dropped a new video, folks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had it scheduled for noon. That's always when I release them. So.
Oh, is it? Oh, I could say. I was going to say, blimey, we could have picked it up, but maybe we'll have a little peek at it later, and we can critique her.
Sorry, those are always the scheduled videos. Sorry.
No, we won't do that. No, but yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. What was it anyway? I saw it as an update too. What is it? An update?
Oh, I did. I just did a tour of the Lego room, like the space behind me and stuff. It's not that exciting, but it's just like it shows like what I think I'm gonna do to it and how I'm gonna change it up. So yeah.
I need to do that. Oh, I'm listening to myself here. I'm thinking, who's that? It sounds like Dal Winton.
Where's your Lego City update, Greg? This is an intervention today. We're all here. We've discussed beforehand that we need to have a confrontational.
I saw that. No, I felt quite ashamed. Right? Ashamed because I was on a stream. I was on a stream with. Oh, I wasn't actually. It was Monday. That was it. It was Monday. You guys were doing your mockumentary, which was very good, folks. Do check it out. It's on a Monday evening. It's very good. And I think it was something about, Greg, we come at your update because it feels like I've been asked that question for the last 4 months. It does. And quite rightfully so, folks. I keep saying it's coming. But then so is Christmas. And the thing is, right, and then I finished it and I said, good night, everyone. I was saying in the chat and I thought, I just got a little bit of admin to do. Bless you. And then I could hear Claire going, about time Greg brought out that update, isn't it? And yeah, he's been working on it for ages. Yeah. So I said so much of it. I thought, oh my God, I'm shamed. I felt like putting in the chat. I am in, and then so this week again, I'll do the backlog with Sai, and people abusing me. Right, people abuse me. Say, when's your update coming out? I'm like, all right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you the first 20 seconds of it. So
we have expectations. We have expectations for you.
Oh, he's going to do a plug. He's plugged.
They really need to be managed, Claire. They really need to be managed. But yeah, I gave the first sort of 20 seconds away on it. But I'm honestly at the beginning. I'm not joking, folks. Before the bongs even happen, right? You'll see snow on the ground. You'll see snow on the ground. That's how long ago I did the audio about three weeks ago. I've just been busy. I mean, blame it on the Reyes set. That's all I can say. Blame it on that. Blame it on Disney. And I do love that set. Minark, thank you so much. He says maybe this will get Greg to do the city update. Honestly, it is coming next week, folks. I can give you a quick preview now if you want to see it.
Go on, give us the teaser.
I need to sort out a webcam. Let me do it later because I need to plug in another webcam. I've got another where's it? For some reason, I don't know why, folks, I keep a webcam down here. And it's really because I know what you lovely lot out there seeing all the mess. So what I'll do is I'll plug this in due course. And then what I'll do is I'll just point it at the screen and I'll show you the first sort of 10 seconds of it or something like that.
Perfect.
It doesn't exist. I promise. Perfect. I'm messing around with it. I'm probably over-engineering it, over-editing. But it will have, I promise you, it will be unlike any other video I've ever done. For a fact, I'm doing a voiceover. And doing a voiceover is not as easy as you might think. It really isn't. And that's your fault, Claire. Brickheart says, hold that door, Claire. I'll tell you why. So I've got a lot. You got a lot. She influences me, folks, right? And it's not fair. Anyway, we'll come back to that in a minute. Brickheart says, have a pint on me next week when England opens up. Also, get the Scottish flag on that wall. I can't promise that, mate. I haven't got any Scottish family as it happens. I've got Irish family. I tell you what I do love, though. I love Edinburgh. If I could buy another house in another city, Edinburgh would be top of my list. It really would be. Brickheart, thank you so much. I've got all your names there, so I can put it on the board in a minute, folks, because in case anyone doesn't know, and I haven't forgotten, Claire, I'm coming back to you. Anyone, I'm pointing at that like it's, what is it? It's called London Wall, folks. It is a place. It does exist, honestly. Roman architecture, Claire. And
I love it.
I'll put your names on there a little bit later. And then what I'll do is I'll give you a big shout out on Instagram over the course of the weekend. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, folks. Got Brick Star Wars way out there as well. Good to see you, dude. Thank you for coming in. What was we doing? Oh, yeah, Claire, your fault. That was it. And so yeah, Claire does this. There's two things that Claire's done recently. I'm going to do FLX. Thank you so much. Blimey. You lot are throwing it at me tonight. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, Claire does this thing, right? Months ago. This is how long ago I filmed it, Claire. I'll give you my word, right? Do you remember when you did a video and you drew your room? You was drawing your room.
Yeah.
Right? So I thought, great idea. Because I was thinking, how am I gonna tell people the plan? The idea for phase one of Legondon, how am I going to do it? And then you did that video, and I thought, I'm going to do that. And I told you as well that week. I said,
you told me.
I'm going to draw it because it's, it's the best way of illustrating it to you. Is illustrating it to you.
So to be fair, like the video that just went up today is my second update to that video, right? So that video, I was like, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm going to do all this stuff. Those shelves are dependent on like, when I get my living room shelves, if I like it, I'll do it again. Yeah. And I finally got my living room shelves. They were finally put in this past weekend, like a week ago. So now I'm like, I love them. So it's time to move forward. So that's
all right. I need to know what make they are and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Roughly anyway. The ones I do like are IKEA ones, but you didn't get Tek come over and put them up because
I should have. I called him. So I messed it up really badly. Called him.
If you want to try, get you around.
No. I FaceTimed with him and he was like, you need to hire a professional. So
he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. He's absolutely eye-wateringly gorgeous. Anyway, enough about that. That was the influence. Here we go. Look at that. Matt's on the ready there. He's ready and waiting. You remember when you were in primary school? That's when I I don't know what to say to that. I'm blushing at that. So yeah, that is how long ago I drew the city. Now, I'm not going to go into the fact that my ideas probably changed about 5 times since then. But I'm going to do what everyone else does with Lego City updates. I'm going to say one thing and do another because that's all they do.
No, but they release them.
Yeah. But that's the thing, right? When I was saying it, I'm saying I've got to get it out on Monday, ideally, because there's a line that I'm saying it where I say, we can't actually buy anything here in the UK because it's on lockdown, and I'm like, it was 2 months ago when I wrote the bloody thing, but it's not now. So Monday it all opens up. So Claire, so going back to why it's your fault, I'm going to make this point in a minute. Right.
Drive it home.
I can't draw this out any longer. So I'm trying to do a voiceover, right? And folks, and I do apologise, but when I'm sort of saying, I want this to go there, that to go there, there's no correlation with what I'm actually drawing. And it's really hard to do voiceovers and do it. But I do. It's all right. It's quite different. It's a different sort of vibe. It really is to what I normally do. It's really laid back, and I don't even talk loud in it or anything like that. I'm kind of like, hey everyone, this is Greg from London Bricks. With that said, like a radio DJ.
I can't wait. No, I do the same thing. It's like when you're doing a voiceover, like something in your brain changes, and you're like, it's time to be deadpan, and it's like
deadpan. And
yeah, and my name's Connor, and I don't know, I'm just absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and Lorraine thinks so as well.
You know, I talk just like, I tell you how I talk, folks, right? I talk exactly the same as I used to talk back in the days when I used to do the LBB news, which I used to love doing. So anyway, talking of love,
Greg, sorry, do you write a script when you do your voiceover?
well, yeah, because otherwise I'll be going,
No, yes, but sometimes just to remind myself not to be too deadpan, I actually write LOL to remind myself to have a chuckle. Like, oh yeah, and the back of this minifigure is so cool, but I don't like. Yeah, and it's like, and then I see the lol, and it's like,
that's bad. I didn't know. I genuinely, when I do reviews, right, I don't script those. I really don't script those. What I do is. I've got to script this to a point because it's a voiceover. I mean, that said, it takes me a few takes to get to the just how I like it. It really does. Anyway, not too long now.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. Not voiceover for reviews, voiceover for the news. I meant to say.
Oh, the news. I had to script that. I was right. Factually correct, folks. I'm worse than the BBC. There's no fake news in this on my channel. But anyway, talking of love, I'm talking of the absolute opposite of fake. This is a guy who I can only describe as being a little bit tricky, if the truth be known. He's got how can I describe? He's got a lovely backdrop tonight, folks. It's he kind of brings a bit of disco, a bit of theatre to the stream. It is, of course, our good friend Flynn, aka Tricky Bricks.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, look at him, look. He's fresh from a stream, folks. He's like Phil Collins at a Live Aid concert. He's in New York. Nothing on this, folks.
I just flew in. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, sorry, we finished ours a little late. We had a lot of really great builds this week, and there was a lot of them. And then I had to try and just like scarf some food down before I got here, so I didn't pass out in the middle.
Oh no! Don't ever pass out on a stream. It's not worth it, honestly. Well, if you're not, give us a little bit of notice, and I can put you on full cam. All right. But anyway, good to see you here, mate. Just out of curiosity, Plastic Architect. She's eating something that resembles half a cookie, half a monkey. What did you have for lunch? Is it lunch or breakfast where you are? You're on like PST time or something weird like that,
Lunch.
aren't you?
Yeah, it's noon. It's like 12:15 for us. Yeah.
Yep, we're not actually that far from each other, as I understand. We're like just across the bay.
Yeah, I could just like I should just touch, just over there.
Open up your curtains and wave at each other or something.
I know. I would totally be able to see her if I looked out my window right now.
Same. Yeah. Actually, no, I do. I can't. If I look that way, though, I can see Oakland. So I know.
They see, the thing is, folks, if I look out of my windows right now, I see nothing but old people because it's bungalow. We won't go there. I haven't got no eye candy at all to look at, other than my beautiful wife, of course. Quickly get that one in. Look at that Tek. There's another little lesson there in human behaviour. Look at talking of human behaviour. Look at his hair. And it's like, I always wonder if you ever wonder what William Shakespeare looks like with a cap. Now you know. That's random, isn't it? But yeah, so yeah, Matt, draw that one quick. Anyway, how we going? How are you, lovely lot out there? Blimey, Brickheart says can't beat haggis for breakfast. I don't know about that, mate. Once I found out what's in a haggis, I was a bit like, I don't know. But no, I really enjoy it, mate, especially when I'm in Edinburgh, of all places, because I always believe when in Rome, do what the Romans do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what happened with your stream originally, Flynn? Because you're the second American I've seen this week who's had technical issues right at the beginning of their streams.
Excuse me. Yeah, there was some kind of something. We had a dropout completely of service. And it was definitely, well, actually, I don't know if it was on our end or YouTube's end or what, but yeah, there was some kind of glitch. Who can say?
You know, but you're here now. That's all that matters. It really is. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to show off some pictures, folks, because hopefully they're nice pictures of Lego sets. Because I get people sending me all sorts of stuff. People watch this back.
Hopefully they are pictures.
They are. If they're not for this stream, folks, then I'll be keeping them anyway because you never know. And I'm a married man after all. So here we go. This is from the awesome Lego Head 74. Now, 74 is a fantastic number. It's a good year as well. And this is their city. I'll tell you what, folks, I'm not joking, but this is a lot bigger than mine. I'm not say bigger. It's, how can I put it? It's more mature. And I'll tell you what, this is actually a really good Lego set of pretty much all the recent Lego city sets. So, have a butcher's at this, you lovely lot. There we go. How about that? That's good, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just actually started building one of those. Very cool.
Yeah.
That looks really good all laid out together.
I like that. I like that as well.
Who's that?
That is from Lego Head 74. Now, Lego Head 74 has just sent me a picture as well of. I only normally show one, but I'm going to show both of these ones. It's only got one. I've actually got this car. I got this car from some random set that I got given. It was from my nephews, actually. And it's probably about as small as a car can get as far as Lego's concerned. All I'm going to say, folks, think smart car, think Lego, and you'll get this. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's so cute.
I tell you what, you're not going to pull anyone with that, are you? Let's face it.
Emmett did in the Lego movie.
Well, I tell you what, you wouldn't be. What did he pull in the movie? I can't remember. I mean, that wouldn't even pull the head off a beer. In all honesty, it really wouldn't.
Well, didn't he go wild style? So he pulled her.
Did it? Was that number 1 or number 2?
Not technically number 1.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Technically.
I watched it a few weeks ago. I haven't seen it 45 times like Si has.
I know that movie inside out.
He does.
That's a different movie. So.
God. Okay.
Yeah, Tech gave me the link to that one.
I still haven't seen Inside Out. I don't know why it's taking me so long.
I thought we were talking about alternative versions like Animal Farm. It's okay.
Nothing. Anyway, don't Google that, folks. Now, this is astronomical. This is all I'm going to say. This is Si's just having a bit of a drinking issue at the moment, folks. I wish you could see what I could see. I tell you what, I've missed a classic there, folks. But anyway, look, I'm going to show you something. Now, I'm building this up, folks, because it's worth building up. It really is. It says, this is from the Baxter. And the Baxter goes on to say, so he's been busy building my tables and doing some bits on my Aquazone Neptune base mock.
Oh, cool.
I tell you what, folks, this is pretty sensational. This is possibly the best thing that I've seen on my channel. Look at this.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's great.
Is that monorail as well? Is that monorail I see?
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
So cool. I like that rock work underneath on the right.
Yeah. That is amazing.
Oh, cool. It looks like Ariel's just going to swim right through.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this guy's does. I've got to be honest, right? Can you see the shelves? See the shelves? They're the units I was thinking of going for.
Oh yeah,
the kind of thing. They're basically a poor man's version of what Claire's got. But we'll come to that a little bit later, folks. Where should we go? Let's go. This is from some dude in Denmark. Goes by the name of the woodshop teacher. He's flexing his city, and his city's looking good actually. He's constructed it, and he's gone for the old base plates, whereas I've gone for the newer road system. One, each to their own, and secondly, it doesn't really matter if you've got all the road. If you've got the old base plates, I would have gone with that. But here we go. This is the wonderful woodshop teacher from Denmark.
Wow. Those are nice tables.
Well, not only is he making the city, folks, which slightly puts mine to shame in all honesty. He's built the desks as well, which looks amazing. Thanks so much, mate. But yeah,
from what I remember with his city there too, he's actually on the water part there. He's got that shelf just a few bricks down, so there's like a little bit of a step down to it as well, which wouldn't have been exactly the easiest thing to do, but will have a great effect.
I tell you what I've just spotted as well, folks. There is a seriously flex going on here. Look, can I show you this? Look, look on the bottom shelf. That is a huge classic space set there.
Oh yeah.
Set 9518, something like that. Is it, folks? You're welcome, Brick Stage Pass. Really appreciate it. I honestly, folks, I love you guys sending me in pictures because it kind of motivates me in a funny way. And puts me to shame in another as well. But anyway, let's get back to everyone else because I had nothing to be said there.
Well,
I'll take some more later, folks.
Shame is a great motivator.
It is. I tell you, bloody. I used to be a lepid. I like it. It's that's quite scary actually, Matt.
Well, that's the thing when you cut away to Tek there. That's the first time I've really had a good look at the box, and it just looked weird.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, there is sorry, Matt, I'm just plugging something in. The thing is, right? Have you got both of those by any chance? Right, hold them up to the camera.
So no.
All I'm going to say, Claire, right? All I'm going to say is this, right? Take Mickey Mouse's bow, pull it on his head, you got Minnie Mouse. End of story. Thank you very much. Right? I should be a Lego designer, folks.
It's the same thing with Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man. Just
there's eyelashes though, right?
Just add a bow. Well, she's got lipstick and a bow and a beauty mark. So
since when do eyelashes make you a woman? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, for sure. It's just eyelashes that do it.
I think Mrs. Pac-Man, she had a bow as well, didn't she? That was the sexual orientation difference, wasn't it, in the gaming world?
Oh, God.
Yeah, long story short, that was to get around a copyright issue, but then now when they try to do re-releases on it, there's issues with it and things. So yeah, it's really convoluted. But
back in the days of the 80s, life was simple then. You had a bow, you was a woman. Simple. You can only do so many things with 16-bit graphics, folks, let's face it. You had to God blimey, you think mock builders have got a good curious mind, but hey, things have come on, thank goodness. That's all I can say. Tek has been really quiet, isn't he? He's getting into that. Which one are you building first, Mickey or Minnie?
Building Minnie first.
Oh, we could tell he likes the ladies, doesn't he?
Did you decide why did you get those, Tek? I thought you were like they look like crap.
Disney crazy man. That's why.
I know he's Disney crazy, but he does. I thought he had some standards.
Did you get a deal? Was it on special?
I bought these direct from Lego at full price.
No,
not even double VIP.
Not even double VIP. What did I get? I might have got the Amelia Earhart promo. I might have got these to get over the threshold. I'm warming to these a lot. I think the art style that they're based on is actually pretty cool. The more I look at it,
that's what I want to know. You're warming to them. Why are you warming to them? Because
I'm warming to the art style. I like it. Everyone thinks that they're based off the original Mickey and Minnie, which they're not. It's the same with the mosaics as well. It's based off a art style that they've been using now for about almost 10 years, I think. In the latest like Mickey and Minnie animations, and you can go watch on Disney Plus and stuff. So they represent that. They're to like kind of tie in and promote that.
Got
it. Have you done the buildable figures yet?
I haven't, no, but I really want to get those.
They're so good. They're really clever building. Like the design of them and the shaping of like the shoes especially are really, really well done. Yeah, it's just we've been building them lately. They just look great, and they're pretty solid. They're swooshable, which I was really impressed with.
Wait, the brick sketches or the shoes from the?
No, the buildable figures in their entirety are
you can like move them around.
We've got Captain Mutant in the house, folks. I've been following him on Twitter pretty much since I started doing a Lego channel. Actually, it's kind of always out there, Captain Mutant. Good to see you, Cap. Good to have you here, mate. And do you know what? I'm gonna give a little plug for him. Actually, I like speed builds. I don't know about anyone else in here, but I love a speed build. I love doing the speed build. Hardly anyone watches them, but I like doing them anyway. I like to please myself sometimes, folks. And he does amazing speed builds where you don't see his hands; you just kind of see him animatingly going together. They're very good. Check out his channel, folks. He's a good guy.
Time consuming to film.
It is massively time consuming, so it deserves more credit. A bit like animation, really. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. It actually looks like it's quite well constructed as it happens.
Like I said, I wanted to, I'm a complete, it's Disney, so I was going to get it eventually anyway. Yeah. But no, I am actually warming to them. I do quite like them. So
quite like
and like it's Minnie and Mickey. These will be, you saw the price of the brickheads go up. These are going to be worth something in a few years anyway. Like I think people do that. Minnie, Mickey, whatever it is, will sell.
Yeah, all right.
Well, you know, what's interesting and cool about those brick sketches is that that was the idea of a Lego fan who then became a designer.
Yeah.
So, and he did amazing ones. They were so cool.
Yeah.
And you know, and I don't know. I was like, say what you want about him. Like this guy got his designs like made into like a legit Lego line, not just like one set, but like, and now he works there. I don't know.
It's the literal dream of a Lego, like someone that creates their own sets, right? Like not to like have, and don't get me wrong, like going through ideas is such a great process.
It's a bit weird. What on earth is that? It looks like something. It looks like something Tek's doing that we really shouldn't see.
Greg.
What is it, Tek? I don't know what it is. Show it, Matt. What is it? Put it up the other way. Put it up the other way. Put it portrait. Matt. Portrait. No, not that portrait. Like that, so you work.
Oh my God, Greg.
Oh my God, Greg.
Are you not seeing what I'm seeing here? I don't know.
I am now.
Greg.
That would be
Greg.
That would be history there.
You need a cold shower, and
I need a cold shower. I'm not the one bloody drawing it.
It's like an ink blot. You'll see into it what you're thinking about most.
Exactly.
Don't give me that artistic thing that you do. That Jedi Masters blooming. I'm an artist. I know what you go up to. I'm just a common man. That's all I am, folks. I just say what I see.
Greg, am I going to have to reschedule your appearance to another time?
I want to get inside because the inside doing it is
me coming out with the smut, but Greg, you're shining today.
Make it worse, right? I'm not the one drawing it.
When he
Solo's comment.
I thought switchable. I was thinking of the Millennium
Solo
Falcon.
Ring Builder. I'm going to delete that.
Oh my God. Oh no.
See, I'm not the only one. Matt should do like well, blimey, I'll tell you what, if Matt ever gets patrons, I know what sort of art he's going to be doing then. He's going to have some Lego YouTuber in the nude or something, drawing them. It's art, folks. It's art. Whichever way you look at it, it's art. Well, at least that's how I'm saying anyway. That's my ace card. Captain Newton says, Brixy, why? They look like dodgy estate agents. Century 21, eat your heart out. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, what else we got going there? Solo Brick Builder, hi, buddy. Yeah, everyone's nice ones. Solo, why aren't you in the stream? You're meant to be on the panel tonight.
Yeah, where are you?
He's on here every night. I don't know what he's doing. He probably got stuck on the M25 or something like that.
I was watching Solo on somebody's Instagram live earlier today, and the way that he was doing the steering wheel, it looked like he was just going around in a circle the whole time. He just kept on turning and turning and turning. It's like, are you actually going anywhere?
I'll tell you what, right? I'd love to be his boss because I tell you what, he'll be thinking, oh, I wonder what Darren's up to at the moment. Oh, I know. I'll go and look on Instagram because he's bound to be live on there. Yeah. Of course, every time I go on Instagram, he's on there live.
They do that in the movies as well, Matt, don't they? When you see them in the car and they're driving in a TV show, they're like this the whole time, and you're like,
Who drives like that? Could you imagine driving like that?
what did Minnie say? She said, "Well, no way! Oh my!" And they'll have a conversation like this for about 10 minutes, and you're like, "Yeah, eyes in the road."
Solo was doing that. He was like, "Oh, my second phone over here, just having a look. Yeah, wheel's still turning." It's like, okay.
You were saying on the Dodgers.
I kept putting the message in there. Stop reading the chat. Stop reading the chat. But he does. He drives like that because, I mean, Solo is quite a tall guy, so he's got slightly unnaturally long arms, in all fairness. But it works if you're an engineer because you can get in all the nooks and crannies. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, sir?
That is right.
Absolutely.
What did I agree to? I wasn't listening. Sorry.
I don't know. The text good looking. Flynn's probably thinking he's rescheduling Sunday now as we speak. Look at him.
You're like, who can I get on?
Who can I get on?
In short order.
Quick, get him off! Get him off!
Listen, I'm already emailing other guests.
He's like, oh, Jane was never like this. I tell you.
He's just organising it while I'm in a dead spot in my day at the moment.
Dead spot in your day. I tell you can do worse than me, Matt. You can, honestly, you can. Anyway, back me up out there, chat. Do me a favour. Having a good time, because I know I'm having a good time. Flynn's probably thinking, I wish the ground would eat me up right now. But if you're having a good time, right, do two things for me. One, give the stream a lovely big thumbs up, because I really appreciate that. And two, do check out everybody who's in the panel, because you'll find all their details down in the description below. Anyway, talking about the description below, we're going to go down. We're going to go so far down. We're going to go further down than a snake's belly. We are, folks. We're going to go down to the base. We are going to bring someone on who's probably just got out of bed 10 minutes ago. Because where we're going, folks, it's Saturday.
Let Matt do the introduction.
It is. No, I'm not going to get Matt to do the introduction because Matt might say something even worse than what I've said already at this stream. So I think Flynn should do this. Flynn,
yes.
Actually, you might not even know this guy. I think we could just make it up as we go along. We just bring him in. You never know who it might be. I'm going to put it in the private chat. We'll put it in the private chat. Private chat coming up, sir. Do you know this person that I'm writing now in the chat? Here we go.
Oh, I mean, yes. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Okay. Well, what I'm doing tonight, I'm doing something a little bit different, folks. Slightly off the cuff. I'm letting everyone introduce the next person.
I think I could introduce Flynn. That was got copped out. That's not very nice, is it?
I introduced Flynn because
yeah.
Flynn's really nice.
And
Yeah,
I've been invited to his channel on Sunday, folks.
You've been uninvited to his channel on Sunday.
I was, yeah, I might be de-invited now, but you never know. Anyway, so Mr. Flynn,
Yes.
Mr. Tricky Bricks, could you please do me the honour of introducing our next guest?
Sure. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome all the way from New Zealand, it's BrickScene.
Boom! Look at that.
Look at that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tricky Bricks. Cheers.
He's a baby. He's a baby. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Looking tired. Looking
That's
tired.
about it.
You should put me on the big screen. That's the closest I've seen myself this morning. I am knackered, but hey.
That's what years of salting bricks does to you, folks.
Don't use me as an example, man.
Great to have you. Anyway, good morning to you, Brixy.
Good morning.
Great to have you here.
Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing?
Morning. Thanks.
Good.
We're doing really well. We're doing really well. We really are. You're in earlier than I thought you'd be. Actually, I thought you'd be quite late because but earlier the better.
I have 2 young children. They're going to wake me up at stupid o'clock. So, yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to move around a bit. Seeing as you've just
Captain
got
Caveman, Bricky TY. I'll remember that, buddy. I'll remember that.
Yeah, well, your beard is looking a bit hairier than normal at the moment. Now,
I was trying to outdo Sai.
I'm going to be slightly diplomatic and say it's almond, but of course we all know it's ginger. But yeah, it looks good, mate. I think it looks good. Si had a proper beard on the other day. He looked like
I know.
If I'd seen him on the street, I would have given 10p to get a coffee.
Definitely
You get a coffee for 10p in this day and age, folks. I tell you. Hey, look at Matt though. Matt's doing the old beard thing. It looks like he's got this skunk on the go there. Oh my god! Blimey, Matt, Matt's on something today. He's got something on his right.
Matt's getting in the blows early, man. That's what he's doing. He's starting off on the split.
Right, you want to see what you drew earlier on? Actually, you don't want to see what you drew earlier on.
Oh, the Mickey thing. I was here.
Yeah. If Copper take a look at this, they're going to be like, get him down from straight away.
Oh, I've clipped it and sent it off already. Don't worry, mate. I'll get him cancelled.
Will Harper in the house. Hey, Will, good to see you, dude. Thanks for all your stuff on Instagram, mate. I love all that. What's he doing? What's he doing with his eyeballs? What's going on now?
God, but I was itchy, so I was scratching it weirdly.
I didn't think anyone scratched their eyes like that before. Blimey, I thought it was. What was that? Just something that was a biscuit. That was something a bit more substantial. That was. All right, we'll come back to you. We'll pretend you're on mute or something.
Should we write to StreamYard and see if we can get the full screen button taken off Greg's account?
Yes.
No.
Greg comes up with like the equivalent of YouTube Kids next time he logs in.
So
he can't do anything. Needs a password from an adult.
All I'm going to say to people, if you're going to come on one of my streams, make sure you pluck your ear rolls. All right. Anyway, that's why. In case anyone wonders, that's why Matt always wears earphones.
He's listening to elevator music.
He's for his hearing aids. I'd say so. Flynn, talking of Sunday, because I'm really looking forward to it, Flynn.
Well, you support that now, Greg.
There's going to be someone on there as well as me and Si, of course. So Si goes on there, balances me out, really does. There's going to be someone on there I haven't streamed for quite a while with, you could tell us who it is if you like. He's got long hair.
Sure. Moto is going to be coming back. So Moto is like is on our regular Sunday crew. And he had some stuff he had to take care of for a while, so he's been away, and now he's back, and I'm really excited that he's back because he's definitely
been taking care of stuff. He's been gone for a while. Something starts on the 1st of June.
Yeah, I know nothing.
I'm no detective, but I've no idea what you're talking about.
So, but we're super excited to have him back on the show. So it's been a little while. So he always brings such a great vibe to whatever he does. So
there he is.
There he is.
Like rubbing on a battle. Hey Moto.
He's lurking. Now, last time I had Moto on my stream, I brought him in. And I described him as being the Lego Masters 2021 champion. And that was months ago, that was. But anyway, Moto, whatever happens in life, Moto, you're a champion in my eyes, mate. You really are. Because... And
just a disclaimer for Fox, if you're watching, he told us nothing. We don't know anything.
I don't know anything. Check out London Calling number 50 or something like that, folks. But yeah, no, he's and the reason he's so good is because he did that lovely, beautiful white. I was almost going to call it a fox then, but it's not. It's bigger than a fox. Wolf. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was out of this world. A Moto back on soon as well. So yeah, no, it's good. Flynn, I've got to ask, what are you doing? Are you doing your taxes or something? Because
yes, I'm doing my taxes. No, I'm building. So I've gotten some work at a Lego secondhand shop that's nearby. And one of the things that they do is, like they buy used Lego from people. And then I bring the sets home and build them and make sure all the pieces are there and then send them back over to the store. So, it's great because I get to do my job from home and I get to build Lego. And even though I'm building a lot of stuff that I don't like I'm building a lot of sets I maybe never would have bought in the first place, but I'm learning lots of building techniques, and I'm practicing my speed building too. So
Wait, are you doing this with bricks and minifigs, or is there another used Lego store in the Bay?
Yeah, with bricks and minifigs.
Nice. The one in Concord, that's like the best one I've ever been to.
Yeah, they're really nice folks over there. So
yeah, they're wonderful.
But I'm gonna be teaching some classes there, so I'm really excited to get back to teaching again. So
that's awesome. Yeah, that's that space is gorgeous there. It's huge. There's like the birthday party area and like the back there. The back room, which has like the expensive stuff, is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun place. I'm excited to be able to do that. And like I said, I've gotten to put together some stuff that I never would have put together. I've put together some like some modulars and stuff that I wouldn't. And super bonus, I gotta say, the bonus is that like stuff like this happens.
Ooh. Oh my god, what is that from?
I saw this on Instagram earlier this week.
So this is from the fantasy era, 2007 dragon. And if you saw it on our Instagram, you saw that it came still in the plastic, like never been opened.
Really?
But yeah, it's really fun. So
it's worth a fortune as well.
Is it?
Yeah. I do. Yeah, so I'm able to do some work for trade and stuff like that. So it works out nicely. And I have something else that I found. I don't know if here it is. I found this the other day. I showed this on our show earlier today, but and also on Instagram. It's
this is cool.
For real. Sorry, the green is keying out, but it's an actual Lego branded MP3 player from 2009. And I haven't I can make it work if it's plugged in. Oh, I was getting total like Inception there. There we go.
That's cool.
There was music already on it, and I got to there was the Beastie Boys is on here.
Cool.
Oh, very nice. We like a bit of Beastie Boys. I tell you, I've had plenty of Beastie Boys on this channel. I tell you, over the years. Talking to Beastie Boys. Hold on, Matt's got Matt. PG Matt. Dragon.
I love dragons. Oh my god.
I do as well. Now, I tell you what, Matt. What is that? Sorry, what is that thing between its eyes? What was that? I'm bringing it back over here. Mr. Bloody Cubism over here.
It's a tongue.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With that. So, talking of, I don't know anything really. Tongues. We're talking to tongues. Si, how you doing?
How's your tongue, Si?
How's your tongue? How's everybody's tongue out there in the chat today? Is it all right? So Si, do you fancy doing a bit of a segment?
Yeah, there's not much going on. I will give it a shot anyway.
Okay, all right, folks, because this is one of those moments that I really. This is why I like doing what I do, folks. Some people might query that, especially after tonight's stream. But we're going to give Si a little segment, and Si's little segment goes something like this: the Eye of Si. What's been going on, Si?
Not an awful lot, but what we can talk about actually is because somebody found these in Washington State. It is the Newspeak Champion. So it's the Dodge Moper Dodge, an SRT top fuel dragster, and a 1970 Dodge Challenger, which look really cool. Now, I think they are something that I will definitely be getting myself. So the dragster's black, and it's like there's an awful lot of stickers. The other thing that I saw was pretty cool. I think there's an official reveal of some of the Looney Tunes minifigures that are coming out soon, and I think they're going to be revealing Porky Pig and one or two of the other ones. Everyone has seen at this stage the gold Harry Potter minifigures, and not many people are talking about the fact they come on gold minifigure plates.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Yeah. I'm asking myself why, and are these really going to be in the set, or are they? Why give them the stands? It's a bit unusual. Like they're just gold ones. It's not like you're getting like any print on them or anything. No print on them. What else did I see? Because everyone is pretty shy with their information now because of the whole land thing, it's hard to find stuff. Unfortunately, video seems to be like going for almost free in a lot of places. It's
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
Okay, I gotta say, I've seen a lot of this talk, and there was like an article on BrickScene about like, is it a flop and all this. I'm like, it hasn't even been out like 2 weeks. Like, first of all, and just because something goes on I mean, I'm not like some kind of video super fan or anything. I'm just saying, like, I think that the perception of them from a lot of people is that they are expensive for what you get, and people don't like the box. So what better way to lure people in to like experiencing it is by offering it at a discount off the beginning. So that way you get people in, you rope them in, and once they just like use it and decide, hey, maybe I actually do like this, then they're gonna go back. The first one's free, right? So I'm just saying, I think it's too early to call it a flop when it hasn't
Been
even
out.
gotten a chance to happen. That's my thing.
I think it needs a few waves. The upcoming sets, I think, will be really telling. I think they could be quite popular. And then everyone will then jump back and be like, okay, now I need all the minifigures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that's exactly what will happen. There'll be a wave 2 and a wave 3, and then everyone who basically decided they didn't want wave 1 are going to be paying double for what they're worth now, because it'll all be gone.
Remember what happened with with Brickheads? Like, Brickheads almost got canceled.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it's a flop. It's not working. They're going to get rid of it. There's not going to be any more. And then all of a sudden, like, everybody got excited about Brickheads all of a sudden. And then they started doing them again. So I think it's too early to say.
They almost have a cult sort of status now, Brickheads. People love them. The amount of customers that are out there as well.
I like Brickheads when they're done properly. I really do. One of my favourites, funny enough, is a dragon, Claire. Come on. I forgot about the dragons. There we go.
While you're doing that, I'll just finish up with the last two things, will I?
Yeah.
Sorry, Sai.
No, you're fine. Usually I don't do that much research, but today I saw a few things that were pretty cool. One, I'll be really quick. One cool submission that I saw for ideas was got 10,000. It is it's the tram, the Lisbon tram. So that's pretty cool. And there's a new Lego store opening in Stuttgart. So if you live in the Stuttgart area, you're going to have a new Lego store. So back to you, Greg.
I'm just grabbing my coffee, Si, so thank you. Keep it going, keep it professional. Here we go.
Okay, so anything else I saw? Looney Tunes, that's basically it. The Star Wars game is delayed, as we know. I think there's new, I don't know when they're going to announce them, but there's definitely new Lego shoes and basketball stuff coming as well. So keep your eyes peeled for those.
Those shoes look all right, actually, Si. Those new ones. They look better than the last ones. The last ones look like, proper, not very cool shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say something else there. I want to pick you up on those gold minifig plates. I much prefer what they did with the Ninjago ones.
Yes, so do I.
I think they should do that with the Harry Potter ones as well. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't.
No,
because Richard, if you look at the logo they have, the 20-year logo for Harry Potter, it would look great in that circular plate.
And people like to collect those little things, those little tiles, and things like that are unique to it as well.
That's a great Brickheads.
That is good.
One of my favorites.
Is Claire back?
Claire's not back. No, I'm going to show it to her in a moment. I was just getting general feedback first of all before I show it.
I love it. I think it's so cool.
I love it. You know what I love about all the brickheads as well? It seems to take people ages to work it out. They all come with little pink brains, which I thought was nice.
Yeah.
I always thought that was quite cool. So
let's have a look at Claire's collection while she's not there. Oh no, she's back.
Oh no, she's back. She's back. Claire, stay. Pretend you haven't come back here. We're having a little nose. These shelves.
You want to look around?
I should be watching your video, shouldn't I, Claire?
But you can here. Here, I'll go.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. This is like a personal tour, folks.
Speaking of little noses, where's Oliver today?
Oh, I'm sure he's destroying something pretty close by.
We've just finished watching all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and I so want that Silent Mary now. I so want it, and I passed it up on sale here for it was 100 New Zealand dollars.
Oh my god!
So about 50 quid. And there were stacks of them. No one bought them. They were sitting on shelves for ages, and now you wouldn't get change out of 800 New Zealand dollars for a new one.
I missed it as well. I ended up buying it in the aftermarket. Someone didn't know what they had though and was selling it for super cheap. I drove literally on the other side of San Francisco to get it around Halloween during COVID this past year. It was actually really fun. I bought it. I sat and to build it, I took my time and I watched all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies to build it. It was so nice. It was like the perfect Halloween COVID experience.
My little boy at that age now where he's 7, 8 years old that he's just getting into all the movies. So now we want everything that goes with all the movies.
Yeah, I have the best memories with my parents going to Disneyland and the original ride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think the first movie had a lot of references to it, and then it kind of got lost. But still, though, that was. I think they still have it down there.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was just getting a message from someone there, folks. Claire, I wanted to show you this because you like brickheads, don't you?
No.
Okay.
I have
dragons.
Let me try and change your mind.
I don't not like them. I just consciously decided not to buy them because I knew that I'm a completionist, so I have a lot of I'm collecting Vikings, all the CMFs, I have to draw the line, but I did buy one.
You collect Vikings? Yeah. I tell you what, he looks like a Viking. Do you think?
Viking, did you say?
He looks like he's got a horn coming out of his head. He looks like a Viking. Yeah. Anyway, he's from Scotland as well, folks. I'm just saying.
I bought one of these.
Oh God, bloody! I bet you didn't buy that. I bet Tek sent you that, didn't he? Tek sent you that.
No. Tek gave me a very nice birthday present, but it wasn't this. But
oh, we won't go there.
What? No, I will have a whole video. You're the worst.
Look at him. He's lovely. I'm only joking.
But I want to get all the Asian inspired ones. I like the panda and the other dragon dancer thing.
Because you might like this one. You might like this one.
Let me see.
Like as much as the one Tek got you. Okay.
I like that one. I think it's so cute. Is it still? It's not in stock anymore, is it?
No, it's not. Honestly, folks, I tell you what. I'm gonna do a mock. I'm gonna buy all the parts to make this one, right? Except I'm gonna change all the red parts to green, and it's gonna be like a Godzilla kid. How about that?
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Not bad.
Oh, thanks, Claire. I'll get.
And then you got to do a con. You got to do a con one then too.
I get the odd idea. The only thing is, though, since I built that Raider set, now the Raider set, which is a brilliant boat, folks, it comes with a giant shrimp on top of it, and I keep thinking every time I look at that now, I keep thinking it's got a shrimp on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm like shrimp boy. That doesn't really sound so good, does it?
That would
be those. They did the shrimp, or actually, I think it was a shrimp in the hidden side. Shrimp boated back. There was a big shrimp sign.
That was a really cool one too.
Yeah, it was. That was one of the. I think that was first wave.
Yep.
And
the shrimp shack. It's so cool.
Yeah, there was some. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. I feel like if they would have just leaned into the sets more and just not dealt with the app part of it.
Agreed.
And also had comprehensible box art, because I think that was the biggest killer of that line.
You didn't know what you were buying.
Terrible.
Yeah.
The box art, like, it was cool as like something independent, but it should have been like on one side or 50% of the box or something like that, like, or the background, or maybe in the instruction manuals themselves. Like, there's definitely value to it, but to have it be like the face of it, and like, I mean, I would spend significant amount of time in Target, like looking at the boxes and trying to figure out what it was.
Even if you notice, like in Ireland, the UK, maybe Europe, they don't even have what it is. They've
Yeah,
it's blank.
No. You got no idea what you're getting.
Yeah.
They do it with Friends as well. Some of the Friends sets have nothing. You don't know what the set's called. It's just a blank piece.
Is that the lab, or is that the subway? Like, I can't even tell you, and I've got all of them almost.
That is the lab. That's Jibby's lab.
Yeah. Okay.
Ours is missing it as well.
Yeah.
But you're right. When you look at it, you think, is it the subway or the lab? And only because like so you saw the back, I knew what it was.
The last wave of them came out during lockdown over here, and now they're all on sale at like, if you actually go into a Lego store, at least in our area, there's like tons of them and they're on sale.
Yeah.
Like, we bought some of them to give away as prizes, and it's a shame because like the Mystery Castle was really good. It had some amazing stained glass window parts, like the sticker set, and there was the trans blue flames that came, like the candle flames that came with it, and a bunch of other stuff. And it was interesting because it was 100% H.P. Lovecraft inspired, and it was like Lovecraft for kids, which is just like so weird. But it was they definitely drew a lot of inspiration, especially on that particular set from all of the Cthulhu and all that business.
Yeah, I'd grab some of those, Flynn, because I think it's limited. America got a limited stock because once they arrived in America, they were already pretty much retired. So I mean, they're shelf warmers for now, but they will go up in value, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's like to collectors anyway, not to like just investors. Like for me, if I'd have thought about it, I would have bought 2 of each sets, because I'm strange.
Put one away for later.
No, I love it. A lot of pieces, like a lot of people bought like 2 of the Shrimp Shack or the Shrimp Boat to like double the size of them. I think those were really easy to kind of want to make bigger. And then same with the high school, like I got and then same with like especially those like the buildings are like a natural call for kind of doubling them up.
Yeah, they also had really great minifigure parts. Like it was like they really went there, and I think that's the same thing. We actually had this discussion on our show on Wednesday. We had somebody on who does minifig stuff. This guy Tek Bricks, which check his stuff out on Instagram because he's amazing. We were just talking about how like the evolution of the detailing in minifigures like took a big leap forward with Hidden Side, and then has now taken another leap forward with video. Like you look at those video figures, the costumes on and the printing on all those minifigure torsos are so highly detailed, like way higher detail than I've seen in a lot of other ones. Like a couple of them have side leg printing, which you see occasionally, but is done like, I know the cheerleader character, like her skirt and shoes and everything go all the way around the sides. The printing goes all the way around the sides of her legs. And even to the point where I know like the genie figure, the shark figure, and the werewolf figure all have parts of their hair or their headpiece that cover the entire back of the torso. And if you look, it's a highly detailed back torso printing.
It's covered up.
That would look great. Like the werewolf one is terrific. It's got like a wolf howling at the moon on the back of it, and you can't even see it when like the figure's together. But it's not to go back several subjects, but I think that's one of those things that people who do like to make minifigures and custom minifigures video is a real boon.
Mhm.
No, I agree. I think they're amazing. I think they're overpriced. Me and Si are definitely in there. Hold that thought, Si, because we'll come back to video. Because I think video's here for a little while, in all honesty. It really is. BrickScene, over to you.
Yes. We have a regular in the green room, don't we?
We do.
Man with a van, man with a plan. Bit of a fuck. But not FOC, Flynn, FOC.
AFOC. And Tek, read the private chat.
He's a bit of a fuck. But here he is, the man, not the double. It's the solo.
Flynn's heart stopped.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, later than never. Welcome to the stream.
I do apologise. I did fall asleep and woke up really late. Sorry.
That's all right. I like the fact hold that thought, because Tek, have you read the private chat?
I did, yes, I did.
Eventually. Tek, can you please do the honours?
It's the Lego community's favourite veteran, Mr. Brickmania. Shy Time is my time.
Oh, I like
it. That was a crazy intro. I love it.
See, I could see this, folks. As BrickScene is introducing Solo, Shy Time was teeing up because he thought it was him that was coming on.
I didn't know. That doesn't make any sense of anything you were saying.
This is like one of those moments when someone in front of you is sort of waving at you and you go, all right, oh, okay. But anyway, so much for having an intimate stream tonight, folks. We're fully booked now. Anyway, so where should we go first? Well, we'll come back to Solo because he looks like he's still waking up. How are you doing, my friend? You doing all right? Yeah, you.
Shy, let's you.
I'm actually looking at the screen on it, like instructions on the screen, so I wasn't even looking at my bed. I'm sorry. Oh, what happened? What are we doing? What
I was thinking, is he all right? Is he having a funny turn?
It was the most simplest of questions, Shy.
I was not even ready for that.
That's it. Just give him orders. He's all right.
And you say I'm asleep. Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry.
Shy, I'll tell you what to say. Say, I'm okay, Greg. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, there you go. I'm okay, Greg.
Man.
Thank you.
You're looking very well. I tell you what, you look really sprightly for once, and I need to get you on that.
I'm not at work, so that'll be
For what?
For
There's your backhanded compliment.
Well, the thing is, though, when Solo is at work, he's always streaming. And when he's not at work, he's not streaming because he falls asleep then. So you've had a nice, easy day, haven't you, Solo?
I wish.
I wish. He goes.
I wish.
All he's done all day is this. On the screen.
What is that the same thing as what Matt just drew earlier on?
Yeah, well, I'm not quite sure what Matt did draw earlier on, actually. All I know is anyone watching this back, if you rewind 50 minutes ago or so, I apologise profusely. And as far as I'm aware, I haven't received a message saying that I'm not going to be on Flynn's stream on Sunday this Sunday.
I forgot to hit send.
Is it send? I heard that, Tek. He's so naughty, honestly. He's really naughty. I need to do this thing where everybody else, I need to put my mic up. So the mic is just in shot. Everyone seems to be doing it now. And I feel bad because I've got a bloody silver one. So I don't know if that is anything significant, folks.
It matches your hat. It's okay.
It matches my head.
Your hat.
Oh, it matches my head. I was like, what? Not yet, anyway. It matches my head. Yeah, it does. My hat, sorry. Even I can't get it right now. So anyway, where should we go? Solo, would you like to give us the reason? I'm sure a few people know this, but why are you called not an A-foal, but an A-fuck?
Or an A-fucker.
An A-fucker.
Yeah,
God.
Well, for the Germans. Adult fan of Kobe, I suppose.
yeah. A fan what? A fan of what? Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe. All right. So cool. What are you building at the moment? That's Kobe. Then you must be building something.
I'm actually building the M3 mortar half track.
All right. I still don't know what you're building. So what are you building?
Come on, Shai's probably the only one that knows what I'm actually building.
Yeah, actually,
It sounds like a chainsaw. All right.
yeah.
That's what I'm building.
M3 motor carriage. All right. That was quite good. Okay.
Just drop the ball.
So, what's the mini? Can we have a look at the minifigure? Can we look at the sickly minifigure on that set?
I would. Oh, I haven't built a
Built it
minifigure. There's one there. It's not the one that comes with the
It looks like it needs a meal. Anyway,
It's like he needs a meal.
anyway, let's have oh, here we go. Blimey, I won't ask what's going on with his elbows, but there we go. Solo, all I do is this.
Is that with text Mickey Mouse? Is it?
Yeah, what's that in the middle?
I like that he has like no neck.
And like Popeye arms.
He's got
Well developed forearms.
I've ever seen him with his elbows. Blimey, you get arthritis like that in your elbows. Good luck. Yeah, nice. All right. He's got a head like a toothbrush. But anyway, we won't go there. Artistic values, folks. So anyway, shy time is my time. Show us what a tank or something like that looks like in Lego. If you can.
The one thing you're not building for once.
Yeah.
Come on. I banked on you actually building the tank.
And you're
You're on
probably
mute.
on
You're
You're on mute.
on mute.
Yeah, modern or older? How old do we want to go?
I don't know, anything. A tank, something with a long pipe on it and some treads. That to me is a tank. There we go. He's building a boat as well. Oh, what's he's building down there?
He's always building.
He's doing the mock your bricks to double the 3.
I knew it would pick up an Abrams.
I was going to guess that was Abrams.
America right here.
I've got to be honest. That does look better than anything Kobe do. In all honesty.
I don't know because I haven't built an Abrams yet.
Yeah, you need
Wait,
to
I've got
build
it.
what tank have you built? Have you built a Sherman yet? You built the Sherman, or is that cabbage?
I've got the Sherman Firefly.
Okay, hold on.
Is the
Obviously same tank, just one big ass turret.
Abrams tank
Take care, Lego Madness.
Sam's army?
Cheers, Lego.
Sorry?
Brothers. Take care, mate.
What
What did you say about the Abrams?
I was saying, were they the main ones that Saddam used?
No. The Abrams are a main battle tank for the U.S.
Okay, so different people.
Yeah, no. So here's a super Sherman.
Oh, that looks good.
This is Israeli tank. They took the Easy-8s from the United States and then they made this big barrel right here. So this is what the Israelis used during their little fight.
Can I ask a question? It's a really dumb question, but I'm going to do it for the comedy aspect of it, Shy. Right? Imagine, right, you're two opposing armies, right? And you both happen to be driving tanks, right? The two tanks come up together like that, and then all of a sudden they have that awkward moment where both tanks haven't got any weaponry. They're out of shells, they're out of everything, right? And the only thing that they could do, they've got two choices. One, they either come out of their tank and just have a little fisticuff fight and then sort out the differences then, or they have like a little fight with the turrets. Can they do that?
Wait, sword fight?
Yeah, no, sword fight with the turret. I think that's got to be worth a video, isn't it, folks?
Right.
I'm not joking, folks. It's got 2.5 million views written all over it, that idea. I tell you.
And about $4 billion worth of damages.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, there we go. Look, there we go. Quick. I'm going to keep doing it. Oh, no. He's won. The Bane's won.
Everyone lost.
We have a winner.
If only all wars could be finalised like that, it'd be a much nicer world. It really would be. Anyway, Claire, what are we going to talk to Claire about? Claire, we've had Kobe, right? Now, I was in Austria a couple of years ago, folks. Love the country, I really do. Beautiful place, and it was in Vienna of all places. Beautiful. I was right in the centre of it. Had a fantastic time. Now, when I was there. There was and I wish I'd picked them up now. There was a company there that looked a bit like Lego, but all the parts were massively smaller, almost microscopic. And I do believe there was something along the line of the name of Laws or something like that. And
Wow.
yes, and someone has recently done a video of these little houses.
Yeah. They're like tiny little buildings.
There
Aren't
they
they
are.
cute?
How cool is that?
Aren't they so cute? Yeah, they're not Lego, so cover your eyes if you can't deal. But they're super cute. And I look at this fake branding on this one. It says "cool."
Oh, no, that is cool. I like that.
Yeah, but it's like a little soda pop shop.
Yeah.
Super
Mhm.
cute.
It actually really does look like the real deal as well.
Mhm.
I'm liking that. Hello, Jimmy Bricks. Welcome to the stream. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I like him. So, but I remember because I actually Claire was one of these people, folks, a bit like Flynn, really. When they talk, I actually listen, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks,
Unlike
Greg.
the rest of you.
Yeah.
I honestly, I want to get on this stream on Sunday, folks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Blimey, back. I hope they're tanks, Matt. That's all I can say. There we go. We have millions in the tech, but let's box. Yay! I think it's honestly, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Greg's World War III. I like it. Greg's War, Greg's Scale, and all that. Yeah. So I've got what I'm saying now. I've lost it. I've lost my train of thought. Doesn't happen all the time. Flynn, save me. Yeah, Flynn. Tell us a little bit about Sunday then.
About Sunday?
Hold on, you look different. You've changed something since your stream earlier on.
Gosh, I don't know. We're gonna be there, and we're gonna be talking about Lego, and y'all are gonna be there, and Moto's gonna be there, and Holly and Kara will be there, our regulars, and we'll just see what comes up. That's what we usually. Yeah, usually Sundays sometimes we pick a theme, but generally it's kind of more like this. Like we just all sort of sit around and talk about whatever happens to come up. But we do tend to talk about, and I know when I was on Size Show the other day, we were talking about Lego as art. So we do tend to talk a lot about like Lego as an art form and color and design and like a lot of that kind of stuff too. So I mean, not always. And then we also fall down plenty of pop culture rabbit holes. So I'll try not to go too far down ones that will be too confusing. But once you start falling, there's very little to hold on to. So you just kind of have to ride it down to the bottom. Just saying.
Solo Brick Builder, who's not even sitting in his chair at the moment.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Blimey. That was a scary moment, wasn't it? Christ.
That is a serious chair.
That chair, I'm not joking, but every time I look at that chair, right, all I keep thinking is scream. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Blimey, Solo.
It's like a space chair.
It looks like Grievous.
He's like, your legs! I can't reach them. Here we go.
I think it looks like General Grievous' head.
General Beavis. Who's General Beavis?
Exactly. From Far Fours, yeah. General Beavis.
That's the Lepin version.
That's that. As it goes, sir.
Bonkers. You're off your nut.
Solo, what have you done? You dropped I've got a question for you, Solo. Does a Kobe brick hurt as much as a Lego brick when you stand on it?
I'm not even going to put that to the test, but probably.
I think we should. I think we should.
I'll tell you what then. I will mail one to you and you can do it for us.
I'll do it. I'll tell you what, I'll do it. I'll do it as a short. I'll just throw it out there. Claire, send me one of your bricks as well. Did you get many spare bricks left over in those sets, Claire?
Yes, a lot. Actually, a lot. And much more surprising. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different laws set.
10? Blimey. You can tell you're on a sabbatical at the moment. Blimey.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're really small. They're just kind of like, you do it in a couple hours or whatever. But
Claire, sorry, what's the name of the brand again? Say it slowly.
LOZ, Laws. Laws blocks. They're Chinese. Unclear about where is it? There it is.
Sounds like something you take when you got a cold, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'm pleasantly surprised by those. I think they're so awesome.
Yeah, I really like them. I like that it's a totally different scale. They do stuff that Lego would never do, but also I'm kind of learning a little bit more, and it's making me appreciate Lego in a different way. I'm probably gonna mock one of these in Lego scale at some point, or and try and see how that looks. But these are all the spare parts that have come from 10 of those sets.
Wow.
And so there's a lot, and these are some of the pieces that come. So these are like the little tiny figures that come in the little mini buildings. These are.
Let's have a look. Can we have a look? Because
So these are the ones. So they have multiple scales of things in the sense like the blocks are all the same scale, but they have like the mini buildings, and then they have. I'll probably do a whole video on this just because I think people are interested. But they have also these little food trucks that are quite a bit bigger, and these come.
I love it.
Isn't it so cute? Isn't there so because the scale is smaller, because these blocks are smaller, they can pack in so much detail in such a small amount of space. And they come with this kind of figure versus
I like the shirt.
That kind of figure.
Show them the knees. Show them the knees.
Oh yeah.
Those are those little baby
Freddie Mercury. Those figures look great, and they're 10 times better than Kobe, because those Kobe ones look like they need
Yeah. So the pieces all come separate. So like the hands are separate. You have to like put it all together versus like Lego. But yeah, look, there are little knees.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Just to give you some sense of scale, you can see
wow.
the difference in size right there. So yeah, I mean, it's really cute. I mean, I'm really enjoying it a lot. But yeah, so some of the spare parts that come in it, I don't know what I just broke. Whatever. Some of the spare parts that come in it are like kind of atypical for Lego, right? You would never see these pieces as like spare parts. You did something wrong if this is what you have left over in a Lego set, right? So, which is kind of cool. The thing is like if you want to do a Lost City, I actually don't know how easy it is to buy these pieces. But Brick Vibe did send me a message on Instagram pretty shortly after I did my first Lost video, and was like, "There's this other brand that uses the Lost blocks and does all these like other custom things." So, yeah.
Laws. I mean, Laws would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I could have like I could do like a sort of downtown area in my city and call it like Laws Lane or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like it.
Sorry, Claire, are there any printed? Are there any stickers in those sets, or are they all printed?
There's a mix of both, just like Lego. So, for example, like on the like here, all these these pieces are all stickers right there.
That. I'm in love with it.
But the inside, like that little tile of the strawberries, that's a print.
Right.
And then obviously she's a print. And then the pineapple in the back, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a print.
They're all identical. Lego have those elements, those printed elements too.
Yeah. And
Lego don't have the painting anymore. I like
that teddy bear is a print.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is good. Can he fit? Can you actually fit it on some Lego?
No, I don't think so. I haven't even tried.
That's a shame. That's a shame. It would be so cool if some of these parts were interchangeable.
I honestly, I haven't even tried. I could totally try. Let me see. Yeah. Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Captain Mutant. Take care, mate.
Bye, Captain Mutant.
Enjoy your weekend in the cosmos.
But it's totally it's a 30. So yeah, these are all stickers here. These are all stickers, but some of the stickers are really bad. Like you could, like this one, you have to put like a sticker on a curved piece. Like it's not really thought through for like the lemon. But yeah, I don't know. It's you get kind of a good mix. It's not bad.
Oh, I love it. Honestly,
they're a lot harder to build. Because they're so much smaller and they're not as well designed. The instructions aren't as well put together, but I actually like it because it's more of a challenge. And then a lot of times I end up kind of modding them a little bit to make them a little bit stronger. But yeah, I just like the change. It's just something different.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I've got something different I'd like to show you, Claire, as it happens. Someone sent me a picture, in case anyone was wondering, and it's slightly architectural as well, right? And it leads quite nicely onto something I want to talk to you about in a moment. This is from a chap who I've never met before, folks. His name is Drew Dershall, and he's in the chat at the moment. So thank you, Drew, for sending me in the picture.
He's my neighbor and friend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like it. So tell us a little bit about Drew.
Oh, so I met Drew through our local lug, and then it turned out he doesn't live that far from us, and he's just a delightful guy. Does tons of really great mocks, and has been collecting Lego for a really long time. He's got an amazing workroom. His Lego workroom is like a cross between a Lego workroom and like a wood shop, and it's really fantastic.
Well,
He's a great guy.
I tell you what, folks, these sets I'm about to show you are ginormous. So he must have a big lounge, because this is a big wall I'm about to show you with these sets on it. And all I would say is just imagine a little bit of Ninjago flair, right, mixed with a little bit of Asian magic made into shelves. This is what you get.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Bad. This is really nice. Look at this. Thank you, Drew, for sending me this. This is awesome.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Oh, what a perfect display for all that. Oh my God, those must be huge. Those sets
that's what I mean.
enormous. Wait,
Yeah, they're big, and he also does he mocks out, like he'll get the set, and then he'll kind of like improve on it. So all of his sets are like customized in some way, and they're really great.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's amazing. It really is. Let's take a look. The Baxter. The Baxter sent this in to me. It is not for the stream, but it is now. But it's about scene from Monorail. Hopefully, I'll finish it soon. Thanks for the words, though. Really appreciate it. Cheers, Craig. Oh, must be Craig's stuff. I'm going to show you really quickly, folks. I'm not going to show you it all. I'm going to show you a little piece of it. Here we go. Well, I'll try to anyway if I can. There we go. I'm going to show you this. This is work in progress, folks.
Oh, that's cool.
From Craig. I'm liking that. Looks very good, mate. Very good. There we go. I'll flick it away. But yeah, no, it looks very cool. So, with that in mind, if anyone wants to send me their pictures, you know what to do. Oh, I've got the brick mods here. The brick mods, I meant to build half on our live stream Tuesday, but couldn't resist finishing it. Another 1 a.m. end. Such a great modular. Now, this is the only modular at the moment I've got in my city, folks. Oh, actually, when you actually see it, it will be. But it actually isn't at the moment, folks. The time has passed at the moment. This is one of the nicest ones out there. I think actually Plastic Architect should get this. I think she has got it. In fact, I think it was one of the first reviews she ever did. And like everything that she does, I listen to it and then I go out and I spend a fortune buying it. This is a Parisian restaurant. Check out all that olive green there, folks.
Oh yeah, that's a great modular. Really good.
Now, is it me, right? I can't remember the last time I actually went to a restaurant, unless you should include McDonald's, but that doesn't really count, does it, folks? That's fake.
Ooh, ouch, no.
Yeah. I don't even know they cast those as a greasy spoon, in all honesty, but hey ho, we're loving it, aren't we, Tech? And yeah, so that's that. So yeah, no, thank you for that. That's the big bods. Someone else has sent me a message as well, but I'll have to take a look in just a second. Oh yeah, it is as well, actually. Matthew Clark has just got in touch with me to say, hey Greg, is this a mistake? Right, what it is, folks, I've done a thing tonight saying who's coming on, and instead of putting Matt Elder on there, I put someone called it's Matthew Builds Bricks coming on the stream tonight. So sorry, Matt.
See you later. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, and just from last night's show that that Flynn was on. Flynn wrote in the private chat, "I have to go soon," and I said, in my head, I wrote, "No problem." But I didn't realize until last night when I asked Tech. I thought somebody was being rude in the live chat. I actually wrote, "No pleb." I called Flynn a pleb. And I didn't know. I thought somebody was being. So in the private chat, I just said, "Ban any assholes you see," or whatever. And Tech and Flynn must be laughing to themselves, going, "What the hell is
the biggest one going?"
Flynn, I only found out about that last night, so sorry for calling you a pleb.
I am notoriously try to text without my glasses on, which leads to an absurd amount of misspellings. So because of my own terrible spelling over text and and chat. I think I just read it as no problem anyway, and then I saw like the whole thing. I was like, okay.
Because Tech in the private chat said, "Don't call our guests a pleb." Oh no, you can't be calling. I was like, "What's going on?" And I actually, did I miss something? And no one replied to me. I was like, oh, "Okay."
I was a little confused as to what was going on there, but I read it as it was intended. Just I'll say that.
It was
nice one, Sykes. He's completely taking the heat off me now, folks. So
I know, it's hilarious.
I'm now.
You know what's caused this though, Si?
What?
Too many late nights, my friend. Too many late nights.
I agree. It's a good thing I don't drink. I'd be in bits.
Oh, imagine that. Blimey. I can't remember last time I drink. I don't drink.
They should be getting up really early in the morning and no excuses for being like an hour late into streams and things.
We're not on Aussie time, mate. We're not on Aussie time.
Yeah.
And I'll point out that Matt Elder, Family Bricks, was no help last night. As in the chat, I was an hour. I was dying to go for a pee, and I held, and then I told everybody, and then the next thing, Matt Elder's putting pictures of toilets, talking about Niagara Falls. I was like, oh god.
Mike was starting to talk about his setup, and you knew that was going to run for at least 10 minutes.
I know, he's so passionate about it. I was like, oh my god, and had an empty Coke can ready beside me and everything.
And then the funniest thing this morning is when I jumped onto Instagram, the first thing I saw was Creativity's toilet shot.
I've got that set. There, I've got that set. That's what I was going to say.
I love that. Like, you can't even like move or like put your hair in a ponytail, or you're gonna go on big screen.
Yeah,
great.
You try putting your hair in a ponytail. Blimey, I suffer with that problem all the time.
No, I just built it. I wanted to see like how, like, what this is my first time playing with the new road plates, and I'm about to go see how they fit on like my shelves to see if I should do like a shelf city of sorts. So
you should. I want, because one of my favorite cities, Shy, is this guy here. It's like the Shy Shelf. Oh, I tell you what, I could say something that rhymes with city, but it would be wrong. But yeah, that is, folks, one of my favorite cities in all of Lego YouTube land, and it should be yours as well. So do check him out.
It does look good.
Why? Thank you.
So, a plastic architect. Now, I know you've got to leave us a little bit early today, so hopefully you've still got about a few more minutes.
I do.
Let's talk about shelves, right? Something I wouldn't normally talk about, folks. But, of course, plastic architect, being the plastic architect, shelves aren't all normal shelves, folks. They're special shelves because they've got these little bits that go up like that.
Yeah.
Tell us about your shelves, because I'm going to be having to kit out a whole new Lego room at some point soon, in the next, hopefully, 2 months. And I've got the builders round tomorrow, folks. And I'm interested to know what your shelves are and what they're all about, because they can't be normal shelves, because you are, of course, the plastic architect.
They're not plastic. I can tell you that. They're definitely not plastic. No, So I moved into this apartment like 3-4 years ago, and I wanted to get like a, shelving system like built out in my living room for my TV and books and all that stuff. And I got a lot of estimates of just carpenters in the area, and it was incredibly expensive. And, just that kind of work for that amount of square footage is really, really expensive. And my whole adult life as a designer and stuff as a designer, like straight up. But I've been fantasizing and drooling over it's called Vitsoe, Vitsoe. And it's a system designed by Dieter Rams, which was an old designer over at Braun and was a massive influence on Steve Jobs. And it's been around for a really long time, and they have incredible customer service. When you work with them, it's a service that you're getting. So it's an expensive system for sure. It's less than, the estimates that I was getting, and it was what I actually wanted at the end of the day, which is what kind of made me pull the plug. After really thinking about it for a long time.
Just to be clear, are those shelves more expensive than, say, IKEA?
So yes, I would say by by tenfold, I would say probably.
I'm out.
You can get made for that.
So IKEA is disposable furniture. I just like if you really want to think about it from a sustainable perspective, that it is meant to be thrown in the away and it goes directly into the landfill. This is something that you hand down, you like pass down to your children. Like
Lego.
Yeah, like Lego, but even more so, this is going to outlive me, and like Lego, fades and gets scratched and things like that. But yeah, definitely shelf drool has moved on from dragons to shelves. But I
don't know what that is coming at the mouth there, Matt, but we won't go into that. A nice mullet as well. Claire, why is now this is the fascinating thing with you is you call it a shelf system.
It's a system.
So tell us a little bit about that. Take us down that little rabbit hole.
So, I mean, just like Lego, it's modular. It's like modular, right? There's rules and regulations to it. So there's vertical straps. You can get stuff like this from like Home Depot or your local hardware store. Like I had something like this in my room as a kid. You get the vertical straps and you attach them to the posts essentially behind, whether it's metal or wood, and so it's directly attached to the structural system of the house. And then you put the little like the brackets that are in, which are probably similar to what's behind BrickScene right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You put the little.
Yeah.
BrickScene. My heart always thinks a little when I see that R2D2 red version with the bucket head and behind.
My R5D4.
Can you grab it for us? Because
back to Claire.
No.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Claire, back to you.
Yeah, but so it's basically what I got is like the luxury version of that. And there's the luxury version of that kind of system. So this one is different. This one is independent of the structural system of your house. So it's used only with drywall screws and anchors. And so you can, it's totally independent of, you can put them, it's the system itself. It's not based on the posts of the house. Josh builds stuff. It's called Vitso, VITSOE. It's very, very expensive, guys. This is not like a casual thing. Like you will have to reallocate your Lego funds outside of it. So it's something I don't.
I've literally. I think I could probably. What I'm going to be spending on getting this outdoor office constructed is basically probably about 5 years worth of blooming budget for Lego. It really is. It's a proper building, folks. So it's going to be a thing. One day. But I'm looking because what it is, right? You've got to have the big tables in there because you're going to put a city on it, folks. But then I thought, I don't have really, really wide shelving system. And then I spotted your ones, and I'm like, they're quite slim. They're good, and you can put a lot on them.
There's so they're the same modular. You can choose different depths of shelves and like the attachment. But just to be clear, like something like the bottom drawer system is like over $1,000 just for one drawer. So it's very, very expensive.
That is expensive. That's like the Bang & Olufsen that is, folks, of the furniture.
Yeah, it very much is. It's just like it's incomparable. Like IKEA is a great solution, but it's something very different. You know what I mean? And thank you, Joel. It's not IKEA pallets.
This, believe it or not, folks, this was handmade. This was. It might look like a pair of drawer. I mean, someone like Tek would probably appreciate this. Those are carpenters. That was all handmade from scratch, and shows these shelves that are here. Well, we can't see them. But they're not shelves, by the way, folks. They're blinds. But here, 20 shelves there. They're 50 by 50 centimeters. And I tell you what, folks, the worst thing I ever did was I should have just paid someone to paint them for me. I painted them myself. I'm not joking. It took me weeks. Not because I'm a slow painter, but because it needed so many blooming coats. That's what it needed. It was a nightmare. But it's good. So, no, I'm all about quality. I really am. I just need to know, kind of what is the good stuff to get, so to speak. But
I mean, it's definitely like top of the line. People move it from, across the world, across the country. They're manufactured in the UK, actually. You can actually go and visit the factory. It's really beautiful. I would definitely go. I recommend doing that. It's a really cool space. They've because they're such a modular, thoughtful company, they've like bought a space bigger than what they have now so that they can grow into it. And they actually rent out their space now, like the part that they're not using, to a local dance company. And so there's like literally dance practice that's going on there like half the year in the same space that they're manufacturing these shelving units.
Wow, I love all that. Great story, Claire. Thank you. I tell you what I'm going to do on one of my favourite designers is Paul Smith, and on Monday, folks, when the shops all open up, I'm going to go to Paul Smith, and then what happens? This is generally what happens, folks. I mean, so I'm in Covent Garden, which is only a stone's throw away from the Lego store at Leicester Square, and what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go into Paul Smith. I'm going to think to myself, this is lovely stuff. I'll probably buy a pair of socks or something like that. And then I'll probably come out and then nip over the road and go to Ted Baker's and buy something from in there that looks like Paul Smith. Yeah, it's good stuff. It really is. So yeah, but what I will say is now in America, the shops are all open out there, aren't they? There is no kind of lockdown still going on over there, is there? Because we're just coming out of it. As of Monday, the shops reopen again, and we can all have haircuts again and go to the shops and all that sort of stuff.
Well, everything is a little bit different in every state. Like, I think California, especially Northern California, is probably one of the only places where people are still wearing their masks the majority of the time. Like, I know my friends in New York, like half the people aren't wearing masks right now, which was like probably the closest in terms of how conservative they were. But like gyms are open, indoor gyms are open now here, like at a specific capacity. But because like we are vaccinating so quickly, we're going to be back to normal pretty soon. But our numbers are still increasing. Like actual COVID is still spreading like crazy, and people are forgetting that because we're vaccinating so much. Yeah, we have a massive population of anti-vaxxers and a lot of people who aren't, rushing to go get vaccinated. And summer is really around the corner, and so, and with the variants, it's a little bit different. I mean, we will all be getting a booster within the year, so we should be conscious of that and still wear our masks indoors.
That's what I've been saying about like Europe as well. There's loads of anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers, and they're the ones you're going to see ending up in hospital now, rather than the old or weaker people.
Unfortunately, not, because those people are still spreading. Not unfortunately, that's a horrible thing for me to say, but like it's not someone's decision to not wear a mask and someone's decision to not get vaccinated is not an isolated personal decision. It is a decision that is made for the community around them, which is
at least wear a mask. I mean, I've been vaccinated, and I can understand why people don't want to be vaccinated. But at the very least, wear a mask and keep your hands clean. That's
they're all against masks and vaccines. That's the problem.
I mean, I don't know what people need to know to understand it really is a real thing.
But unfortunately, the only thing I think that would change their mind is if somebody close to them had, something bad happen.
It doesn't change a lot of people.
Not always.
Yeah.
It does. There was that dude in India, weren't there? He was like saying that coronavirus was fake and it was just a conspiracy and all that kind of stuff. And he caught and died from it. So it's like
one of the ministers, a government minister, wasn't he?
A lot of leaders and stuff are, preaching to their older populations as well, which is really, really dangerous. The reality is like these vaccines, mRNA vaccines and things, they're excellent. They do not make you infertile. They do not give you other issues. But what they do is they're going to prevent us. We might still get symptoms if you get COVID, but they'll theoretically prevent you from going to the hospital and dying. And that's the reality, right? It's like getting your flu shot every year. So, But
it's true. It's a thing. It's a thing to be done, folks. And then, well, if we all want to start traveling again, which I personally can't wait to get back to Europe and do my traveling out there. I've got my brother I want to see next year in Boston, in America. I might even go south and pop in California, say hello to you lot, because everyone seems to live near Flint for some reason or other. So he seems to be the center of the YouTube universe. Flint's house. We'll pop around there for tea. afternoon tea at Flynn's. There we go. We could do this, Flynn. We get your people to talk to my people.
I would love that.
Me too.
And actually, I wanted to ask Claire, have you been over to Oakland and seen any of the Julia Morgan buildings over here?
I haven't. No, I've heard amazing things though.
Yeah, you should. I would love to, if you decide to come out to Oakland after we're all vaccinated and stuff, I would love to show you.
I love that.
My favorite Julia Morgan building in Oakland. It's called Chapel of the Chimes, and it's an amazing space. So I would love to show you that.
That sounds awesome. I'd love to see that.
Cool.
Awesome. What a beautiful world that we live in, folks. It really is, honestly. Now, talking of beautiful things, Tek, what's your feelings on these those two things? Strange box art, by the way. It seems very un-Lego, the box art to me.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think the box art does these things justice. People have got an opinion of them, of like whatever. Like I said earlier, the design style isn't based on the traditional Mickey and Minnie. But yeah, no, I really quite like them. I think Minnie is cuter than Mickey. I don't know what it is, but but yeah, I like them a lot. And slightly off topic, but kind of staying on topic. Did anybody see on Lego today they posted alternate builds for the Disney art mosaics?
Yeah,
they've actually tried to base Mickey and Minnie on the original character design, so I think they're going to be a lot more popular. They also did it with the Harry Potter sets. They did like a Snitch, Hedwig, and the Platform 9 3/4 thing. So I think, honestly, I think they're not selling very well, and they're trying to push sales. But yeah, now I'm gonna have to get 2 more of the Disney ones.
Well, those big mosaics are not cheap sets.
Nope.
No, they are not.
I think a lot of people are put off by the thought of the repetitiveness of it, and I think that's a big factor. But I gotta say, like, once I because I like doing jigsaw puzzles, and it was kind of along those same lines.
Yeah,
like, because and I think the other thing too is I think people get very intimidated by the large look of it. And the cool thing about it that I found when we were making them was that in the instructions, they break it down into small 16 by 16 squares. So you're just doing one little bit at a time. And that makes it cool because then when you get the next piece, you like put it together and you start to see the picture created. And it's really fun, I thought.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. Like, I've got all 4. I haven't built them yet. The only one I've built is my custom one. But I've got all 4 of the Beatles. I've got 2 of the Disney ones. And I've also got 3 of the Star Wars ones. I want to build Kylo Ren and Darth Maul. And then there's like a Lightning McQueen variant version on Rebrickable that I'm going to build that. And I'm really looking forward to the alleged Elvis Presley mosaic that's coming out later this year. That is going to break my wallet. I pray that they just, like, don't get me wrong, like, value for money, it would be cool if they do multiple pictures. I, for the love of God, hope they just do one picture. Because otherwise I want them all.
Because if they do variants, you're going to get every single one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But
well, you're that thing where you could, like, I know they did it with the Star Wars ones and with the Iron Man ones, where, like, if you bought multiples of the one set, you could make a really big one.
Yeah.
God's sake. Yeah, no, Flynn, that's I would be surprised if they didn't. Maybe not with that one so much that they would make you buy multiples, but they would make you buy one and then they do like just 3 or 4. Because I think if you're buying, like, there we go. Shai's got the Darth Vader one.
There you go.
I wonder why he was pointing at me. I was like, oh, he was pointing at that. That's cool. That looks good.
Amazing.
Do you think that they've seen the popularity of the 3 like, for example, the 3 of that together? No one I've sort of spoke to or seen particularly likes the Harry Potter ones, but they do like the combined one.
Yeah.
Do you think that now their approach is going to be, right, we'll just make one big one and package it all into one set and then give people a few options rather than trying to get people to buy multiples?
No, the subs are quite cheap, aren't they? So they come with quite a number.
400 quid for something like that.
What's it? Sorry.
What are you talking about? £400 though for the complete Harry Potter pick. You know, you're not going to get people picking it up at that sort of price. That's the thing. You sell it off at 4 individual small things that people can build right there and then, with the option as you go along, you can pick them up later. You know, I think they've probably done it the right way.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, they're going to make people buy 4 of those Harry Potter ones because everyone's going to want the big one. You know.
But do you think, like, because like for me, I think Elvis would be a weird one to go in at a higher price point. I would have thought one of the more current licensed ones would have been a like more appealing thing. Do you think some people would be put off at getting the art sets at all if they feel like that they've got to buy 4 of the same set, as opposed to buying, in theory, 2 that are put together and you're getting 1 set? I don't know. It's different.
I think people sorry, Karen.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing like in the UK. I mean, if you're paying full retail, it's 114, 115 pounds. The idea you're going to walk in and pay 230, you know, up to 400 and whatever, 60 pounds is just, you know, people just aren't in general going to do that. So I think you do need to have that lower price point.
People are going to pick them up and go, I can build this now with the option later on that if I get more of them, then I can build that big one. And that's what I want you to do, of course. Same with the Star Wars ones. You know, they're probably going to hope that people are going to want the 3. They're going to love them as the 3 individual things. But hey, over time, you'll end up buying 3 of them and building that big one. You know, you might even end up buying 6.
Well, the other thing is, are we overthinking this? Because it's, you know, the original, you know, Lego sets of Days Gone Old, you would have multiple models of, you know, a set, and you just take it apart and build the next one, whatever else. Whereas, okay, yes, these are things that you can have more permanently displayed and things like that. But has Lego gotten to a point where they've trained us so much that you only get 1 model? So if you see 2 models, I need to buy 2 now, or 3. Like,
that's why we have like mockumentary people, because we need them, because you know, we've got people out there like, well, Buttchop, he's always doing mocks and stuff like that. He does them for shows and things like that. That's what we do, because you expand upon it. Because I don't know, I for one, I'm getting a hell of a Lego collection on the go here, like bricks and stuff like that, of just loads of storage solutions that I've got that are just absolutely packed to the hilts with Lego. And I need to do something with them one day. And I'll do a mock out of them or something like that. Make some buildings. I don't know, just make it up as you go along. I think everyone's. And one thing I will say about our lovely community, folks, is whatever you do, and I tell you, this is one of the things that really drew me to your channel, Flynn, is that you really encourage people to make mocks, and it doesn't matter how good they are. You will always have a positive aspect into what they've done. And I think that is brilliant. I really do, folks. So please do not only watch, obviously, Flynn and Tricky Bricks' channel, but please do check out everyone's channel that's here in the panel tonight. And of course, your good selves, because I know there's a few good Lego YouTubers out there.
Well, I think that's so important, because what I hear from a lot of people, and this was the same thing when we were going to conventions, and then like now on the internet, and I certainly had these feelings when I first started building. It's just like, oh my gosh, like look at all this amazing stuff people have done. There's no way I could do anything that's even close to that. So like, I don't want to put my stuff out there. Or maybe it's a fear of people, you know, are going to say mean things or be too hypercritical or whatever. And, you know, while I feel like the Lego community in general is very friendly and accepting, there's, you know, in any hobby where there's a lot of people, just by the numbers, you're going to get some people who maybe aren't as friendly. And I'm sure, you know, the internet is not necessarily known to be the friendliest place at times. So I think it's important to encourage people to make art, and just like to make more beautiful things, like fill the world with more beautiful stuff. You know?
I think this is without like, well, shamelessly self-plugging here, but this was kind of like mine, Kevin and Claire's thought with our like series. We're definitely not mock builders. Like we would like to be, or we'd like to, all 3 of us, I think, want to get to a good standard. But like you said, you kind of see people put out this end product on Instagram or do a YouTube video, but you don't see the months and months and or sometimes years of work that goes in behind the scenes. So if we can just kind of have something that's very real time. We can just spend a couple of hours each week working on something, chipping it away. Like, for example, Mark, I'm sure he's still in the chat. All three of us were in the post stream after, and Mark posted on Instagram that he had turned his friend's organic cafe into his own mock, and it looked really, really cool. And it was like the concept of someone like just building along and doing a mock along with us was really, really cool and really like inspiring for the three of us. So that's kind of the environment we want to create with that. Like I said, we are by no stretch of the imagination good mock builders. Hopefully we will be. Practice makes perfect. But yeah, the concept of like inspiring Mark in this case, and hopefully others later on down the line to take a set, remodel it a bit. Yeah, it'll be really cool. But yeah, go check out Mark MNRK as Mark on Instagram. It was really cool. I think it's the Friends Organic Cafe. Made it a bit smaller, but it looked really, really cool.
Minark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's I know that I wouldn't have built more if it hadn't been for the encouragement of other people, because I was very reticent to put anything out there and have people see it. And then of course to a much grander scale later on, I would do the same thing, you know, on TV, which is its own whole thing. But I just feel like people aren't going to try if they don't feel like they can. And then they almost like some people need like that permission. Like it's okay to like make something and put it out there. And I remember I was struck by helping out with a con, and I was helping them do some graphics for it, and they're like, whatever. And they were like, "Oh, this is great. This is so amazing." I mean, none of us are artists. And I was like, "But you are artists. Like, look what you're making, and look what you're putting out there. Like you're not just building sets, like you're actually taking and creating something completely new out of them. And that's an art in itself." And I wish more people would put a greater value on their work. I see so many people just take their own work for granted, and I would love to see people, you know, feel a little bit more confident in what they're doing.
I think if you go back to like, sorry, Greg. I think when you go back to some of the old Lego magazines, and you see the like mocks that they display of all the little kids submit and stuff, and you go through and look at it as an adult, and you go, but then if you think like when I think back to when I was a kid and I had this thing that I had made, and I think back on it now, and it's like literally the worst thing in the world, but it was this ship that was probably like a meter long. And it had like Luke's land speeder's front, and then it had like loads of different stuff. And I just kept building and adding to it over time. And I was just like so proud of it. And the thought of being able to like share that was so cool. Like when you look back at it, you go, okay, that was nothing special at all. But it's that feeling of just being able to do exactly what you want when you're a kid. Because there's just no care in the world, and you've not been exposed to the real world and all the judgments and the internet and stuff like that.
Look at Lego's own advertisements that they put out with the kids holding up their creations and things like that. It's encouraged. It's encouraged. You know, it doesn't matter what you're creating. It's a creation. It's something out of your head, and it should be appreciated. That's the way I see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
But I'm you know, talking about building cities and all that. You know, I've sort of mapped out what my city is going to look like. I've worked out how many modulars I've got, how many I can afford, how many I can get my hands on. And to be honest, there's going to be a whole lot of custom stuff having to go in there.
Definitely, mate, definitely.
And I'm kind of, you know, I'm apprehensive because I'm not much of a mock builder myself, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what I can create or what I can customize.
That's what a city is. A city is nothing more than a mock. It's a giant mock, is what a city is. In all honesty,
I'm looking forward to the challenge. You know, it's the same thing. You know, it's like I'm not going to let anyone tell me it's rubbish because
I read your comment the other day as well, Brixy, to say that you wanted to do your city update until I'd done mine.
Well, no, that's the thing. I knew that if I did it straight away, the day that I do it, you'd put out yours as well, and I'll feel like I'm stepping on toes. So I've been waiting and waiting.
Might be out.
I don't want to step on toes.
Might be out. Don't worry about that. Might be out there. But I might do it now. Blimey, if I work all the hours that God sends. I'll get it out now, just to stop taking the flash. But no, so I've been inspired. Then I've been inspired I'm going to do a mock. And the reason I've been inspired by two people on this panel. Believe it or not, folks, one of them happens to be him, believe it or not. And the other one is actually not him, but Flynn. He's the other one. So what have they inspired me to do, folks? I think what they've inspired me to do. I'm going to make a mosaic. That's what I'm going to do. Because these two have come up with two absolute stonkers, and I mean stonkers, when it comes to mosaics. So all I've got to do now is decide who I want to do as a mosaic. And I've got two people that I fancy at the moment. Let me know what you think in the chat about this. One of them...
I'll send you a good picture, Greg. Don't worry.
Well, I can imagine it'll probably need to be a micro mosaic now. But anyway, we won't go there. But I'm thinking either vision in the form of the 70s vision, a bit like the Squirrel one that you've done, Flynn. I thought straight away I saw that. I thought, oh yeah, that. Either some sort of 70s Marvel sort of image or something like that. I'm saying vision, it could be anyone.
Yeah.
Or maybe even something like Captain Kirk, as in William Shatner, who was 90 last week, and doing him but in the 60s one or something like that, or the grey and white suit that he wore in the motion picture. So I'm kind of thinking along those sort of lines. So I'm looking for the kind, because you want to do an image that's kind of fairly well known, don't you? To do, I suppose. But I like to do it in the form of Liechtenstein as well, because I think pop art, aka Liechtenstein, and mosaics, I think they go together really, really well. And I think,
they do.
Yeah, and I know someone out there does them. I think it might be Huntress or something like that. Her name is, and she does the pop art stuff, and that's the sort of thing I'm going to be going for. So it could even be like a 1970s Superman picture or something like that, of which I've got some lovely Alex Ross art of that. But we'll see. We'll see. Something will be happening in the background. I'm not going to tell you when I start it, folks, because it'll be a surprise.
You don't want to set the expectations.
Yeah, I know. No expectations. Thank you very much. It'll be a throwaway comment at best. Spock, yes, Spock doing that. Live long and prosper. Yeah,
well, I will tell you that it takes, like, if you don't, like, I was fortunate when I was working on mine that I had a couple of the mosaic sets already.
Is there an echo?
No.
Oh, sorry. So I was really lucky when I did my Scarlet Witch one, is I already had a couple of the Lego ones, the Lego mosaic sets. So I already had a plethora of 1x1 round plates. And they are, like, if you're planning on building one, just like be aware that it takes way more than you actually think that it does. Like I was like, oh, look, I've got like, 400 red ones. And then I started doing her like crown thing. And I was like, oh, I don't even have half of what I need right now. So make sure and, that you have a way to source large amounts of 1x1s, because it will sneak up on you for sure.
So the dimensions are about 52 by 52, which is, oh no, they're 48 by 48, aren't they?
What's that?
Yeah.
The art sets, the typical art sets.
Yeah, 48 by 48.
Yeah, 48 by 48.
Yeah, that's over 2,300 pieces.
Yeah.
And I extended mine by another 6. Like, my Wanda is really tall, so I extended it by another 6 of those little tiles underneath, or the little Technic plate things.
Yeah, because I did some custom mosaics with my kids a couple of years ago before any of this stuff came out, and each one of those was 64 by 64. And like what you're saying, trying to source those parts became really expensive. So definitely get some of the art ones when they're on sale, and because that's going to be the cheapest way to do it. That's why when people say the art sets are really expensive, it's sort of like, compared to the alternative of trying to get those pieces in that quantity, no, they're actually pretty good value.
Well, and also what makes them expensive is it's the special plates that they created for this. It's like it's a 16 by 16 Technic brick plate with holes on the side, so they can all connect together. Yeah. And those are extremely expensive if you try to get them on Bricklink or any of the,
There's for us, we're lucky there's a UK seller who basically their main Bricklink store is getting those sets on sale and breaking them down, because I went through and remounted them on those ones and had to get like 32 of those base plates, or those 16 by 16. And it worked out when they do it, they go on sale for £2.50 each. Sorry, £2.50 each, which is, reasonable sort of value. But then, you're hinting at there, what's your strategy then for initially putting them together? Because you either do that, or the other thing I did was, because Lego, because they're of people, you generally want to have a warm background. So, which, obviously Lego don't do that with their base plates because they're green, blue, or white or gray. So then if you go to non-Lego ones, you can get them in the various sizes. But then again, it's sort of like, how do you mount them? How do you come up with them, and all the rest of it? So definitely the tip would be, get some of the art sets when they're on sale and use that as the base to start from.
Especially
I love it. I do want to build it, actually.
That's a good one for color. You get a lot of different colors in the Marilyn Monroe one, and it's tiles, right?
Yeah,
all around tiles, not
it's tiles. It's not actual plates. Yeah.
So I think that looks better. But
what are tiles? You said
the Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah, that one is tiles. I don't know, and two, it also depends on how you want to do it, because if you do it with like square plates instead of just the individual rounds, you can do stuff like, if you have a large area of a color, you can use 2x4 or larger plates to fill that area. It just depends on what look you're going for. Like when I did mine, I specifically wanted to do it with the round plates because it has that Liechtenstein look and looks like comic books.
Yeah,
and I think it serves that really well. It just depends on the look you're going for. And then my personal favorite that I've seen people do, and I haven't tried it yet myself, is the people who do sort of a cross between a mosaic and a brick sketch. And they use like, if they have a section, let's say they have a big section of yellow, they use all kinds of different yellow pieces to fill that space in. And that's also a really cool look. So you can mitigate your costs depending on the style in which you choose to do your particular
Flynn, talking of style and grace, and I'm not talking about Marilyn Monroe here, folks. I'm talking about the plastic architect. She has the boogie, folks, because she's got stuff to do today.
Sorry, guys.
So Claire, just before you go, if you plug away. I know you've come out with a video since you've been live.
Yeah, I did. I just like a tour of the current disaster that is my Lego room, which is a total work in progress. So have fun with that. You can totally shame me in there for the mess that it is. And then mockumentary on Monday with Tech and I'm Bored Toys. So that'll be fun.
Whose channel is that going to be on?
It's going to be on Kevin's channel. It's going to be on I'm Bored Toys.
I'm Bored Toys, folks.
Yeah.
Love Kevin.
Yeah, so fun. And then I've got, I'm trying to upload like 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of my new thing. So
I like it.
Oh, and Kelly Bricklick is shy to go up. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we did. Brixar was our latest guest, and it is on Ninja's channel. So
very nice. Brixar. I mean, you're getting all the big names on there. That's good. And I enjoyed the one with the one with Hive. I thought was very good. Very ranty, which is how exactly. It really does. I love him to bits as well. And of course, you had Jang on there as well. Another one of those ones from California, folks. Probably he's another one of blooming Flynn's neighbours. If he looks out his back window, he can see Jang. If he looks out his bathroom window, there we go.
We all hold hands, like.
True.
Yeah.
Living harmony in California.
Exactly.
Well, you know how it is in California. We all actually just do the Doctor Strange thing. We just open portals and like pop through.
Wax on. That's what Doctor Strange does, folks. When next time you watch Doctor Strange in a Marvel movie, just imagine, right? He's got a microfiber.
Claire has to go, Greg. Claire has to go.
All right, well, Claire's got to go. Claire, I'll get in touch with you, Claire, because I've got a really good idea.
Make your portal, Claire. Make your portal.
Let's go. Oh, like that. You see, it works, folks. It works. It works. It really does. I'm looking at Shy's wall, right, and I'm thinking, blimey, he's got a giant minifigure that looks like my minifigure on his wall. It's not. It's just actually my wallpaper. That's weird. It kind of blends in really well. A trick of the eye, folks. Trick of the eye. No CGI. Not in this stream. Can't afford it. Anyway, where are we going to go? I tell you what I'm going to go. I'm going to put myself over here, because then I'll look like I'm next to a couple of bouncers. There we are. There we are. Look at him. Look, there he is. Look, we've got Ronnie, and of course we've got Reggie as well. And yeah, Reggie always looked like he was eating a gobstopper.
Reggie, what's going on?
Reggie. So yeah, what should I do? I tell you what I'm going to do. Honestly, I've got so many things I want to talk about. I just don't know where to start. Which is sometimes why I get a little bit tongue-tied, folks, believe it or not. Anyway, let me show you some pictures. Everyone can take a little break, take a little breather, and I'm going to show you some pictures. First of all, this one's Gallifrey Bricks. This is Jack. He says, actually, I better check what he says, actually. Exterior and interior of the cave that I've made. I'm liking this. Well, this is the exterior of the cave, folks. Let's show you this. This looks very good. Massive, in fact. So thank you, Gallifrey Bricks, for sending me that. I liked your artwork as well. That's very good. I like that. Look at that. Nice use of shrubbery there. I'm liking that. Produced bricks and got some nice texture going on there. How come me? I sound like Flynn on one of his streams. Lovely light composition and stuff like that. Actually, I can't do that. I'm pretending to be you now, Flynn. I can't, honestly. It's just a very well taken picture. There we go. Look at that. I like that. I like the skeleton over there. He's good. He's missing an arm, mate. Probably some dog's come along and taken it or something. But there we go. That's good. I like that. Thank you, Gallifrey Bricks. That's awesome. Thank you, Jack. And who else we got that sent me some stuff as well? Tyrone Shadwell. Oh, this is good. Oh, Tyrone's got tattoos. I like it. That. Here we go. This is one of those new. I still can't make up my mind on them, folks. I think this works all right. I'm not sure that. I think the nose tip might not be on quite right, Tyrone. But anyway, here we go. This is, as they call them, a good old X-wing. Looking good, like that. Good stuff, mate. I'm loving that a lot. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Good minifigure there. Nice use of the Luke figure. And who else we got here? Anyone else? Got plenty of messages. That's all. Probably a few abusive ones as well. Who else we got there? Where are you, Victoria? I saw Victoria pop up. There we go. No, she hasn't got a picture for me. Just enjoy the stream message, which is really nice. Thank you for that, Victoria. I really do appreciate it. Right. Oh, hey, Charlie.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Boy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm back, man.
Have you been eating all your dad's chocolate eggs?
Yeah.
Good stuff. I tell you what, no lag, best time in the world now, right? While you've got no teeth, right? Eat as much chocolate as you can, because then they won't fall out. Just a bit of reverse logic there.
Have you been reading BFAB's book on parenting, Greg?
No. Mine's kind of like a couple of levels, not quite so severe as his one. But anyway, how is No Lag? No Lag, can you show us your T-shirt? Because honestly, folks, I think he's got one of the best, and I mean the best, Batman T-shirts going.
Wow. Very shiny.
Wow.
He's amazing, isn't it?
Between the reflection of that and the reflection of Si's head, I'm going blind.
Yeah, I know. Quite a lot of glare going on there, I've got to be honest.
No, I forgot to put my makeup on. Your makeup, yeah, for your head to give it a shine. Mommy finished work. Mark says hi, Nully. Brixy says hi, Nully. Nully. I know, crazy. Might be there. Craig just says hi. Woodshop teacher says hi. Mr. Blue Toy says hi. Will Harper says hello, Nullig. Obviously a typo. And hey, there's Shy's little guy. Oh, he's gone. And yes, isn't that cool? Look, say hello to Richard. And just say hi to Shy.
Hi.
He's always on mute. Don't mind him.
Yeah, sorry, the kids are always screaming.
Say hi to Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hello.
Say hi to Matt.
Hi, Matt.
And say hi to Richard.
How are you?
Did you say hi to Richard last night as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not Richard. Yeah, Flynn I meant, not Richard. Did you say hello to Flynn last night?
Yeah.
He did. Hi.
Look at his background, isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. And say hi to Little Techie.
Hello, Technic. Yeah.
Look, he's got Minnie and Mickey Mouse, aren't they cool?
Yeah.
They're awesome. Say hi to Darren.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
And then we have Shy again on the bottom. Isn't he awesome too?
Yeah.
Look at his city on his shell. They're really awesome. Uh-oh. We have a malfunction.
Hey, no. Step back out.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
And I'll live.
Bye.
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 Good boy. See you later.
Oh, that's nice. Size OXOX. What's that man? What's that man's face, Matt? What's he made his face? What's going on there?
That's not me. That's Richard, isn't it?
Yeah.
How am I waxing on, waxing off?
Well, I'll let you guys share those secrets later.
That's hilarious.
Solo, I've got to be honest. What are you doing? Like, what strange angle is this?
Sorry?
What strange angle are you trying to film something, Kat?
I'm not filming anything. I'm just getting my videos ready. I'm trying to get these out quicker. So do them as I go.
So what are you filming? You just got a camera. You're holding the camera up and stuff. What was it you doing?
Yeah. I was just taking some snapshots of bag one, bag two, bag three. Yeah, just getting some raw footage together.
What's going on here?
Yep, we got another red.
Hello. I love it. Anything can happen, folks. We're live.
Sorry, I have the other one there right below me.
Oh,
hello.
Hi. Sorry. That's why it's on mute because you roll.
How we doing? Hello. Hello from Great Britain.
Great. They're American, not aliens.
What's the difference?
They took over building the ship.
Is this how you build so quick? You just
Pretty much.
Can I put them somewhere else?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right here.
Sure.
Oh, very cool. Tek, you've been doing lots of purchasing this week. He actually bought me a set this week, folks, which is nice of him. Do you fancy doing a little bit of a segment, mate?
I can do, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on solo for this.
You have to.
All right. Well, we have to. You know, it's. Can I ask what is that? What is that on your hat? The yellow bit. What is it?
Oh, it's is it Doug?
Mustard.
No, not that side. The other side. That's it. The other side. Yeah. What is it?
Is it Doug from Up?
Oh, it is. It's Doug from Up. That's awesome.
Squirrel.
Oh, Pixar hat. Like it. Well, your hair's getting very long, Tek.
It is, yeah. That's why I'm not taking the cap off. But it's also got the guy from Monsters Inc.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
If you put your hat, you know, if you bought like, well, I'm not going to say it because he'll make his screen dark. He will, folks. We won't be able to see him then. Anyway, I'll keep it anyway. I'll keep it for. No, I'm going to do it after the stream now. No, don't do it anyway. I want you to do the news. Anyway, this is that time of the week, folks, where we ask Tek Productions about all the discounts out there. And of course, his little segment is called Tek Reductions. Take it away, Tek.
Okay, so Sainsbury's have started clearing out some of their last year's Ninjago stuff. I don't even believe that the sets have been out on shelves for a year yet. And they're all like half price. They also have started their May 4th deals like really early. So you can get the 5 First Battle Pack, the new Millennium Falcon microfighter, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, the Mando Brickheads, and the Mando Battle Pack. They're all 20% off at Sainsbury's. They also have the Wonder Woman 84 set down to like £17.50, I think. So again, like half price off of that. Iwu and John Lewis and Zavi all have extra Lego 20% discounts. The Iwu and Zavi ones, I don't think there's a spend threshold, but the John Lewis one, there is £80 gets you £15 off, and then £200 gets you £40 off, I believe. What specific deals have I seen? I mean, I thought there's eBay are selling the Technic Domstodge charger that Matt was building. I thought that was a pretty good deal at like £50, I think. But yeah, Matt definitely trumped that one earlier.
Trump.
I'm trying to think of what. Oh, if you can make it to the Lego store, apparently there's going to be quite a few promos this week. They're meant to be Monster Book of Monsters. If you guys get hold of that with Harry Potter spends. Also, I think Amelia Earhart's going to be in store, and then maybe a couple of polybags as well. So if you can make it down there, it might be worth trying to go. There was a set that I was specifically going to talk about, but I can't for the life of me think what it was. But yeah, I think Greg and Sai, you were talking about this on your stream on Wednesday, that the John Lewis deal works out quite good with some of the, if you buy some of the direct to consumer sets like the Crocodile Locomotive and things like that, sets that you don't typically see go on like a great discount. So so yeah, that's I think that's all I had. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there was something I was going to talk about specifically, but I can't for life think what it was. So.
Any big sets or anything like that? Tech was it? Because with the John Lewis price reduction, it was brilliant. £120 for the train set, and if you bought the that was reduced by £60 anyway. Then if you then bought the other train, the creator one or the 18+ one, the crocodile one, you then save from £200. You save nearly £100. Brilliant deal.
Yeah, and like a lot of the Harry Potter sets that are going to retire this year, like the train, the like the clock tower, astronomy tower, I get those two confused, and the Great Hall, I think they were all reduced by like £20-30, some of them as well. So if you're doing that on top of that deal, then that's really good. The other thing, if you're on Amazon, there's like a select for like 20, maybe 30 sets. If you spend over £100, you get £20 off.
Oh, that's good.
Well, so yeah, I know the 501st Battle Pack is part of that. So if you click on that on Amazon, and then there's like a little bar that will tell you what the deal is, and then you can like search all the sets on the deal.
Okay, I've got a little news flash deal for you.
Go on.
That is, Amazon are now selling the video beatboxes at nearly 50% off.
Very nice.
Just to add on to that, Tech, Hamleys have a sale on at the moment as well. It's a really expensive shop at the best of times, but even they have video at a discounted price. The price that Hamleys have video is, no, I don't want to see that ad. Thank you very much. Hamleys have the beatboxes at $11.50.
Yeah, that's so I know with video, a bit like what Flynn was saying earlier, I know that they had pretty much rolled out to every store that has been selling video like the first month offer. Like did it come out at the beginning of March, right?
Yeah.
So I know a lot of the retailers were promoting that it was like the entry level or the entry deal, or I can't think of what the exact phrase that they coined was.
Launch price.
Launch price, yeah. And they were doing them at like $11.50 or £12 or something. Yeah. But yeah, Asda I think was the place that someone had seen them for like £4.80. So be on the lookout in Asda if you are sort of at least even semi-interested in.
Hold that thought just there, Tek, because our good man Shy Time has to leave our doors now. So Shy, feel free to if you've got something you need to plug or mention.
I am working on a few videos. I have the Lady Cutlass one that I'm doing, which is this. So
Nice.
Nice. Dream one. One of my favorite ships.
3-in-1. So got this one. I got I'm comparing a Brickmania. I have another 3 p.m. video coming up where I'm comparing a Brickmania Desert Africa core minifigure with a Lego one.
Sounds
So,
wicked.
Lego versus Brickmania, I guess. And then I've got a vlog coming out, and then obviously you guys know about Cali Brick Click. So
yeah. One thing, Shy. Have you ever, you know Godzilla, and you know what Godzilla always, as he does this thing about he walks through people's cities and he destroys them.
yeah.
As soon as you come off this stream, you might want to save your city. It looks like he's under attack.
Yeah, pretty much. They're just building right now, so it's time.
Okay, I see. Nice. Very good.
The city actually lasts a long time.
I noticed he looks better the higher up it goes. Is that because the kids can't reach him?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they can't touch that, but down here it's a mess. It's a complete mess.
Shy, lovely to see you, my friend.
Thanks for having me on, especially at last minute, as always.
Yeah, you're most welcome, mate. As always, lovely to see you, Shy. Look after yourself, stay cool, and yeah, peace
Hi,
out.
guys. Bye, everyone. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Shy.
Bye. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the wonderful Shy. Now we have with us, of course, another up-and-coming YouTuber who goes by the name of Josh. There he goes.
Hey, Josh.
How you doing? Oh, there he goes. He's got Shy on us now. Hello, Josh. Now, I've got to be very clear here. I always thought, Josh, you and your dad, I always thought were Chelsea fans, but you look like you're a Newcastle fan.
No.
Oh, here we go.
Juventus.
Is that Juventus? Oh, Juventus.
Yeah, we don't waste our time with Newcastle.
I was going to say, well, yay, man. I thought it was going to be.
This is how much I know about sports. I thought it was a footlocker.
Yeah.
You got a job in footlocker.
A footlocker.
Yeah, job in footlocker.
This is my second favourite child after, of course, my before. But he's okay.
He's all right, yeah. So, Josh, tell us about your YouTubing activities. What have you been up to?
He's waiting for me to edit something that he filmed last week.
Okay.
Or the week before.
That's a subtle hint, Dad. Come on.
We've been so busy though, haven't we? Because we've got a show at his school tomorrow, like a fundraiser. So we're filling up the school hall with heaps of stuff. So we've just been building heaps and heaps of stuff towards that, haven't we? All your Harry Potter stuff, all the fairground rides, all that sort of thing. So I haven't put any videos up in 2 weeks neither. So because we've been so busy with this, organizing this, getting prizes for kids, all that sort of thing. Hey.
Sounds cool.
Oh.
You're going to say bye-bye to everyone then? You can go away. Bye.
Bye, Josh.
Bye, Josh.
Bye-bye.
When you say bye to people, say, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's what you got to say.
Links below. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's cute. I like it. It's cool.
It's just, like, for the last half an hour, he's been standing outside the door, like just watching, like listening and watching.
I love it. I love it. It's how you learn. It's how you learn, folks. Honestly, watch what the adults.
Interested, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Honestly, folks, it's magic, is what it is. It really is. Now, talking of magic, Matt, have you actually built anything? Yeah. What is it, Matt? What is it? It could be a lawnmower for all I know.
Yeah, it's probably more effective as one. We'll just put it down there, like a push one, sort of like this. Going like that. Well, maybe it's this way. I don't know. It's just.
Yeah. Does he work? Has he got any playability, any function, Matt, that we need to be aware of?
Yeah, I mean, it's got the general sort of ones. I mean, a Technic, you've got a hand of God sort of steering wheel there, so you kind of see where the front wheels will go. Usual sort of thing. In your back wheel will drive your pistons in the engine, and allegedly at some point there'll be this little popping up ram thingy, something or other, when that gets fully built and things like that. So it's not quite halfway through, but getting there. in between all the silly little drawings, it's actually not a bad build so far, to be honest.
Yeah, not bad for 15 quid, Matt. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you see it going again for 15 quid. Grab it. Grab one for me. Even I'll have that for that.
Yeah. It was literally the last one. Otherwise, I would have grabbed as many of them that were there.
What, do you mind me asking what shop that was, Matt?
That was Tesco's.
Was it? Yeah. So I saw my friend sent me a receipt. I don't know if he ended up buying it or if he had seen it like in a Facebook group or something. But yeah, he saw it for £22, I think, in Tesco. So yeah, 15 quid is an absolute steal.
Yeah. It's. I mean, the some of the shock absorbers and things like that would be added up to about 15 quid. So yeah.
I've got to be honest, right? I tell you what I really fancy. Actually, I won't tell you what I really fancy, but anyway, a Lego set that I really like is the remote control car one. Steady, BrickScene, steady. I know where you're going with that. The remote control car set I think looks really good, and that's on discount already. About 90.
Which one?
The last one, the one that's solo.
Oh, the one that's solo built. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I got the other rally car one, which you built again. It was because we got it on one of these crazy deals, and the motors are worth more. But I thought this is probably one of the most disappointing Technic sets I've seen in a very long time. Even on sale at such a cheap price, it was pretty bad, and I didn't even bother putting the stickers on because I'm just going to break this down.
Stickers.
Yeah, it's anyhow.
Yeah, it's a shame. I tell you what, I do fancy now, that blue McLaren. Jang did a review on it the other day. I thought actually it looks quite good. That does. Now, talking of Technic, subtle hint here, Tek. Actually, Tek, you could change your name of your channel to Technic. Just an idea. But maybe not. It's too much.
I have a whole like Emmasaurus thing where you just get called. I would be called Nick, and then it'd just be like, my name's not even close to Nick. So
we'll all just start calling you Emily or something.
Yeah.
You look like an Emily, doesn't he, folks? Especially with that long hair. But anyway, tell us what you're up to tomorrow with that YouTuber, the crazy guy. What's his name? London Bridge Bricks, that dude.
Oh yeah. The one that can't decide what set he wants to build.
Love it.
So tomorrow we are doing another installment of London Tech. It's going to be on my channel. I think we're kickstarting at 4:00 now, Greg. Just confirm that.
Yes. There is a story behind that, folks, as well.
Yeah, there is. So we're. I know I think the live stream still says 3, but I do need to change that. I need to change the thumbnail for the 33rd time because, like I said, Greg can't decide what set he wants to build.
But if you're going to put them up at the last minute, then I can change it. There is a story behind it, folks. We'll tell you in a minute. We'll let it get him off his chest first of all, and then we'll
no resentment here, Greg. Don't you worry. But yeah, we're going to be diving into Technic. And I'm going to be building the Monster Jam Max D truck, the little pullback one. They're only like small £18 sets. I think I got like 20% off it. But yeah, my first. So it's not my first Technic set, as in like I had quite a few of like the races and stuff when I was younger, but it's my first one like coming back into Lego. It's the first Technic set in over 10 years. So I'm looking forward to it. I always used to love the like pullback functions on some of the Technic races. And I used to have some of the track as well that they used to have. And maybe that was just normal Lego races and not Technic, but there used to be like roads that you could connect together with Technic pins and create courses and stuff. That was always really cool. So yeah, looking forward to trying out this Technic set, and hopefully it doesn't all go peak down.
Yeah, otherwise, worst case scenario, it'll end up like one of Matt Elder's streams. Okay, so here's the story, folks, right? Me and Tek, we're going to do 2 sets. We're going to do 2 Technic sets. And then we decided, this is ridiculous, really, folks. This is a bad decision on my part to start off with. It all went wrong straight away. So we're going to do 2 sets. So basically, I'm not joking, folks. They're basically the same. The only thing that we could do differently between them is the color. It would come down to choice of color. It really would. But instead of thinking outside the box and thinking, oh, it's a 2-in-1, I could just build the alternative build to it. right? Didn't think of that, did we? Right? I said to him, I tell you what, right? This is about 3 days ago. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy another pullback set, an orange one that we saw that Mikey, when he was doing a stint for Beyond the Brick, actually did a review on. So I've got it on Amazon. Amazon, like Amazon always say, it will come the next day. Thank you very much. Anyway, it doesn't turn up today. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to need this for the stream. I wonder where it is, right? What happens? Amazon sent me a message saying, oh, yeah, you're not going to get it until Wednesday. Well, that's no good because I need it for tomorrow. So I thought to myself, so by this point, Thomas, bless him, has changed the thumbnail to the stream about 3 times, right? So I messaged him saying, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to buy the dragster. I think we should get that tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to build tomorrow. I'm going to build the dragster. And if it doesn't come on time, right, well, then we're just basically going to go back to the original, very first thumbnail. So please don't delete that thumbnail, Tek, because you might be tomorrow.
Oh, man. I will. I think what I'll do is just behind you, I'll keep the monster truck behind my sig fig, and then behind yours, I'll just put a massive question mark.
Isn't that, I don't know what I'm going to say. I've done all my notes for it, folks. And then what happens is Amazon don't deliver. But there we go. What can I say? It's one of those things. There's most things, you know. But what we should have done in the very first place, Tek, is actually just said to you, I just build the alternative build to it. And that's it. But we didn't think of that. Because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, folks, we'll be thinking, oh, what should we do? All I'm thinking about that time of night is wanting to go to bed, and the coffee's wearing off like you wouldn't believe. It's crazy. Let's find out what's going on. So, Solo, what are you up to? Because you've been very quiet tonight. Are you been secretly filming something?
I've been doing a little bit of everything, but yeah, I'm just trying to get this done so I can get this ready for a future video. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, just doing a lot of bits and bobs. A lot of bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs. That's really good. Bits and Bobs. There must be a channel out there called Bits and Bobs already. Brick Hearts off. Take care, Brick Heart. Thank you for the super chat earlier on, my friend. Or 2 super chats, in fact. So I really appreciate that. I really do. Well, we're getting near to that 3-hour mark now, folks. But anyway, we'll go for are we okay to go for another 10-15 minutes? Is that all right with everybody? Are we good with that?
Yeah, sure.
Good stuff. I've got the builders round tomorrow, folks. I'm not joking, right? What is it with builders, right? They love starting early. Now they're not even building anything tomorrow, folks. They're going to come round, right, to do some last minute detail stuff on the Lego room that I'm having built in the garden. And I'm thinking, yeah, come over about 11, something like that. No, they don't want to come over 11. 7:30, they want to come over. I'm like, are you having a giraffe? It's Saturday. 7:30.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, well, they got to have 5 cups of tea before they do anything.
Yeah. It's Saturday. We want to get in, get done, and get gone.
Yeah.
Well,
Flynn, you're on mute, by the way. Do you know that?
Sorry?
Flynn's on mute. I don't know if he realized.
Flynn, you're on mute.
Yep.
He knows you're on mute. That's right. He's just looking good for us. That's what he's doing. Looking good for the game. Very thought-provoking, actually, tonight. You've got a very thought-provoking look. I bet there's some sort of conversation going on there in the background we don't know about. We can't hear it because he's on mute.
No, that's what I do when I'm only like half paying attention, but I want it to seem like I'm paying attention. I just go.
Not politely.
Let's ask the question: could you build one of those sets backwards? If I have enough trouble, I can't really build backwards, can you? Because it means you would have had to have built it in the first place.
Does that mean just taking it apart? Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. Beth honestly, Beth is obviously quite new to the channel because she hasn't actually seen how quickly we build, or rather how slowly we construct. Is probably the best way to put it. But
Beth's from down this way, by the way. Beth's from New Zealand.
Oh, that explains it.
Hey, Beth, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's
all right. They're going to have a fight. They're going to have a little tizzy with each other.
Too good.
He's funny, isn't it? Oh, look at it. The old Aussies and the Kiwis, they love each other, really. So anyway, Beth, so tell us a little bit about Beth then, Brixy.
Oh, I don't know much about her. I just see her on the Facebook pages stuff down here. She's bought something from my Bricklink store, and I've seen her in my streams as well. So no, she's a lovely person. So
She goes, that was a joke. Anyway, Beth, honestly, it's fantastic having you here. And of course, I'm going to say this, folks. If anyone's out there and if they're thinking, "Blimey, who's this London Bridge Bricks dude?" Please do check out the channel. And if you like it around here, hit that subscribe button. Become a big part of the LBB family. And also, please do check out everyone who's in the panel, from BrickScene to Matt Elder to Cy O'Connor to the lovely.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about him.
Matt's all right. He's all right. I like it. I'm liking the skunk beard going on there, Matt. It's that is a thing. I like it. Actually, talking to skunk, Steve Reynolds. Last time I saw him, his beard was getting bigger. By the way, Flynn, he calls it skunk because it's black and white.
Got it.
In case you're thinking, where on earth is he going with that? That's it, because he looks like a skunk. It probably smells like one as well, but we won't go there. What Steve Reynolds? I've not seen him for a while. How is his beard going? Have we got any details on the beard?
Still pretty grey. Still pretty.
Is he growing?
I haven't seen him in a while either. Usually he'll try on Sandstream every now and then.
He's been
He's been
Facebook. He's been quite busy.
Yeah.
Oh, is he studying? Anyway, Steve, if you're watching, we miss you loads, mate. I want to get him on. Hopefully, what are the hours like now between the UK and Australia?
11 hours difference.
Oh my lordy, that is a lot. Flynn, what time is it where you are at the moment?
It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
2:30, 10:30 in the evening here in the UK. Time zones, you've got to love it. BrickScene, what time is it in Saturday where you are?
9:34 a.m. The day is young.
The day is really young, isn't it? It's crazy. It's what I love these time zones. It blows my brain, folks. It really, really does. Joel is off. This is later, folks. Leaving the office and making a side trip to the Lego store before heading home. I love the fact that people watch this while they're at work and then turn it off when they go home. What's all that about?
You're used to pass the time. That's what you're used
to. If anyone wants to know what Solo's up to at work, just jump on Instagram and watch a live stream somewhere. He'll be there driving around doing his thing. But yeah, so Solo, how many? You should try and do a record. What's the record for amount of streams, different streams you've been on in a day?
I think my record so far is 3. I think. I believe. 3. Yeah, 3 streams in one day.
You need to improve on that. You need to improve. Hold on a minute as well. Flynn was on one of those streams I remember earlier on today as well.
Yeah, but I'm on 3. I'm on 3 for today. Yes.
Yeah, but you're not at work. He's at work. He's earning money. Can you imagine if his boss just went on Instagram? It's like, he doesn't need GPRS or anything like that. His boss. If he wants to know where Solo is, he just puts Instagram on.
My boss wouldn't care. For as long as I'm promoting the business, he wouldn't care.
That's true. And anyway, how's the new job going now? Because have you passed your probation?
Yeah, probation. Yeah, I had my probation meeting yesterday, or was it the day before? Can't remember.
I have no idea about that. It went all right. Did they say you like your work? You really do a good job. You're very positive in nature, but can you do less streaming while you're working? Did they say words to that effect?
No, actually, complete opposite of that. You're absolutely god awful, but can you please do more? Can you do more streaming?
Can you do more streaming? I like it. Oh, we've got the awesome Lego Maniac in the chat. Lego Maniac, quick question for you, old chap. May's coming up, and with May normally comes a 24-hour stream with some mammoth, gargantuan Star Wars set. Are you going to be doing that this year, my friend?
I bet he won't.
Last year, that looked horrific. That was blimey. Imagine trying to build a set with something like 20,000 pieces of Lego using instructions that you can't tell the different grades or anything like that. It's like one of those sets. I think the Kobe ones can be a bit like this, can't they? Where you basically turn a page and then like they've put 20 pieces of Lego together, but you don't know where exactly they've put them together. So it's a tough one. It really is. Anyway, Lego Maniac, are you going to be doing a 24-hour stream this year? That's pretty cool. BrickScene, there's something for you here, BrickScene, from Beth. BrickScene, I just saw that you did a tour around my local toy world about a year ago. It made me sad.
That wasn't me. It was on the channel, but that was Paulina, my partner in crime. She did the tour of that tour, I think.
Okay. Is Paulina Russian or Polish by any chance?
She's Russian.
Oh,
from Vladivostok. Don't mess with her. She used to holiday in North Korea.
I feel like I should be afraid, but I don't know why I should be afraid.
Exactly. We're all afraid of her. Don't worry. And if she's watching, she'll be sitting there smiling. She's lovely. She's hopefully going to be coming back to do more with the channel soon. So
why is this? Why is she coming back to the channel? Or
she's had a neck injury, and for the last year, she hasn't been able to build any Lego. And she's a big collector. She's got a lot of stuff, and she hasn't been able to build anything. But about 2 months ago, she's had surgery, had a neck fused and all that. So
wow,
she's on the road to recovery. She's done a little bit of building since then. So hopefully before too long, we'll have her back on.
Okay. Well, Paulina, if you're out there, if you're listening in, two things. One, give us a thumbs up, and number two, or get well soon.
She's all good. She's all good. So
that's good. No, I remember. I do actually remember seeing her. There was another guy that used to be on your channel as well, wasn't there?
Yeah. He won't be doing anything with the channel anytime soon. So that's a story for another day. Yeah.
There's a story going on there, folks. He won't be coming back.
No.
Fair enough.
Is it something to do with North Korea then, is it?
Yeah, we sent him on holiday to North Korea. Yeah.
Take this camera with you.
Lego the Maniac says, I think I will be doing one, but not in May, as I have some other big projects taking up my time. How about 24-hour building the Colosseum sometime this summer?
Wow.
Yeah, no, mate, that's a lot of beige. It's a lot of beige.
It's definitely a lot of tan.
A lot of beige. I think if someone said to me, I've got a colossal set, do you want to build it? And it's all beige, I'd be like, yeah, I think I'd rather do Mos Eisley. Thank you very much.
I love Lego, but
yeah, there's only so much beige I can take. Anyway, go for it, mate. Go, it's Lego the Maniac. I expect something, different from you. That's what you're all about. I want one of those magical puzzles as well that you do. Now he is an artist. In fact, Flynn, have you heard of Lego the Maniac before?
I have, yes.
Okay. Because I was going to suggest, and I do suggest everybody please do check out Lego the Maniac's channel, because he does some quite superlative things. And the stuff he makes is mind-boggling, folks. Honestly, you have to do a PhD in Lego building to do what he can do. The crazy stuff says another bridge mix. You went all Mickey Flanagan on us then. Do you know what? I was thinking about that earlier on. When I was looking, I'm not joking. I love a bit of Mickey Flanagan, by the way. I'm going out. Right, earlier on, right, I was looking at Mickey Mouse there, and I thought if he had long curly hair, you could call him Mickey Flanagan. And then I was thinking, well, maybe that would be a good little mock on the go there, Mickey Flanagan mock. And look at Tek's face. He's scared by that. But
well, that is definitely an idea.
Yeah, it's an idea. And that's the first time I've ever heard those between the lines sort of voice of Flynn that he's sort of thinking, don't do it, Greg. It's not.
As an idea that should stay an idea.
It does. It does. I don't know. It's very... Can you do us a favour? Do us a favour. Do us a favour. Can you the bow? You know the bow there on the. Does it pop off? Can you take it off? That's it. The bow. Can you take it off? Does it just come off? No, not that bow. Her bow.
No, I know what you're going to ask, and there's no room to stick it on.
Oh, no. We'll take the other one off. That's it. That's it. Put it on there. Then take his what's the name off. That's it.
You talk to me like I'm a 4-year-old.
Go on, Tek. Pull that bow.
You can do it.
Foreman at work. I do. Have you filled it in yet, Tek? Here we go. Oh, here we go. But he's not going to show us until he's done it properly.
Hang on. I'm going to resort to the spare parts. Bear with me.
This is like a mockumentary in 2 minutes, this is, folks. It really is. Get in there with that. I don't know. No pressure, Tek. Blimey.
I just want to say something about that mockumentary thing. That's really cool. That's something that's a bit of a breath of fresh air as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed watching that the other day too.
Me
Brilliant.
too. I do like
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
very-
honestly it's a lot of fun, and I couldn't and like hanging out with Claire and Kevin, and sometimes Brenda as well is just such a laugh. Like I love them to pieces. They're such good company. And like I said, we're not trying to make out that we're any good, but hopefully one day we will get to some level of adequacy.
Yeah.
Strive for adequacy. That's motto in life. Strive to be adequate.
Here we go. Don't tell us we don't do anything for you. Look, here we go. Which one is which? Which one is Mickey and which one is Minnie?
Minnie's the one with the eyelashes.
Yeah.
And the red.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Claire was right. Maybe it is something about the eyelashes that does make her the woman. It's true. It's true. Anyway, thank you for that. I've been doing those sets now for Tek. And he's probably never going to forgive me, folks. Like he's probably never going to forgive me for having to change his thumbnail 5 times. For PNG files, that's all I can say. But yeah, so where are we at then? We're at 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 14 seconds, folks. And before my voice caves in, and I don't have it because I need to make sure I'm in good voice for Sunday. Isn't that right, Flynn?
No. It literally doesn't matter.
Press send, Flynn. Whatever you do, press send. So
the
I
less
think
we talk, the better.
we reached that time of day, folks, where, in all honesty, it's time to bring the gig. We're going to do our descend around the thing. What I'll do is I'll stick myself up in the corner there, so you know it's so I know where I am. So I think it's now time to sort of go around the panel and ask them what's coming up or what might not be coming up from their lovely channels in the next week or so. To start with you, Matt, are you going to be coming up with any obscene art streams this weekend or anything like that? You're on mute, Matt. Matt, you're on mute.
You're on mute, Matt. You're on mute.
Say it louder. He'll hear you.
Yeah, I've shuffled the time back to midnight so we can do one of those XXX type screens that you always love, Greg. No, we're invited a few guests now. Yeah, so tomorrow night, 7 p.m. UK time. You say I draw. I don't know what time that is in New York anymore. Is it 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that? So come along to that. I've yet to pick a theme. I pick a theme and then you make suggestions around that, and I'll do quick sketches on them. Otherwise, maybe next week, hoping to get a video out, but no promises. So, and that's about it for me at this stage.
What is the theme tomorrow, Matt?
The theme, haven't picked it yet, so I'll think of something between now and then.
Obscene Disney pictures. That's the one I think you should do, because I think you're pretty good at that. I really do. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Cy O'Connor. By the way, Matt, I want a signed copy of that picture as well, by the way. Cy O'Connor. What's going to be coming out from your loveliness in the next week or so?
Well, first I want to say hi to Chris there in the chat. He always comes on with a different. He has Chris, and the rest of his name is always different. So today it's Chris and Jaden, R.I.P. Prince Philip Callis. One day I think it was I have the weekend off Callis, and then it's so funny. He always changes it every time he comes in. But
I spoke to him earlier on in Tricky Bricks' stream as well.
I love it. It's just like, it's so funny. What do we have today? So, okay, later on after the stream, I'm going to release a video because I've had this on the back burner for a while. So it's going to be a haul video, the biggest one I've done so far. And then on Saturday, I forgot to say yesterday, Saturday, I will be on with Lego Madness for a little while on his, I don't know if it's his first live stream or whatever. He's a young guy. He's a nice guy. So I said I'd go on with him. Then on Sunday, I'm on with Tricky Bricks, and Greg will be on there as well. Wednesday on London Bridge Bricks channel, yeah, your turn, and then back to my channel Thursday, 8:30 for another live stream. And obviously there'll be some videos popping in and out during the time as well.
Oh,
wow,
that sounds good. Yeah, busy day. basically from Wednesday onwards, we just don't stop streaming and over the weekend. It's a thing, Flynn. It's a thing. So BrickScene, what's coming up from you? Maybe your son in the next week or so, my friend.
I'm not committing to anything this week. The last 2 weeks, I've told you about videos that I'm going to make that I haven't made. So I'm not committing to anything this week, and it will be a surprise if I put anything out. How's that sound?
I'm wrong with that. I've been doing that for my city for the last year.
Well, like I was saying earlier, we've been so busy just building stuff for the show, and it's just sets. Don't get me wrong. Content out of that, but we've been really concentrating because I've been the person who's been leading this show, so I've been putting my time into that. So
he led by example, mate. Led by example.
Well, I'll be done for the year after that. Everyone else, other shows, other people can handle for the lug. So this is my bit will be done and dusted, so I can get back into making videos. So.
Wicked. All right. Now, Flynn, I know for a fact there's some good stuff coming up from you in the next week or so, especially on Sunday. Do tell.
Yeah, we have some randos coming on the show. No, obviously we've got these two are going to be on the show on Sunday, so that should be fun. Very excited, and of course, the return of Moto on our Sunday show. So that's you all will be in good company. That's excellent. And then coming up the following Wednesday, so we do Wednesday, Friday, Sunday is our streaming schedule, and then the following Sunday we have a guy named Lee who is actually in my lug here in the Bay Area. It's called Bay Lug, and he is an expert on Lego lettering, and he does incredible Lego lettering. He's been interviewed. There's some articles up and samples of his work and stuff like that. I believe on New Elementary, maybe. Anyway, he's really fantastic, and he'll be on the show on Wednesday talking about that and showing us a little bit about how to do lettering and that kind of stuff, which is, it's hard to do. There's only a couple of, I think with like now that we have the dots line and we have like the quarter round tiles and the sort of tombstone shaped tiles, we have a lot of other options to make Lego lettering. And of course, there's always the classic, like in the modulars where they do the tiles, like the sideways built tiles. But he really goes beyond that. Like he's done some really incredible stuff. So definitely, if you get a chance to come by and check that out. And then after that, I'm not quite sure what we have.
Wednesday or sorry, Flynn, was that Wednesday or Sunday? Did you say?
That's Wednesday. So that's Sunday we've got Cy and Greg and Moto, and then Wednesday will be Lee with the lettering.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm going to look forward to that. Lettering is actually a very important thing, folks. Believe me, it really is. Steve Jobs, he had a thing about lettering. There's a particular is it graphology, something like that. There's some sort of thing about it, isn't there? Some sort of ology, anyway, folks. Check it out.
Fontology, maybe.
Yeah, it might be. It might be
typology.
I just made that up.
Yeah, I think it could be typology. It sounds good to me anyway, Flynn. We'll go with that. We'll make it up as we go along, folks. Anyway, someone who I know is very good at making up thumbnails as he goes along.
Calligraphy.
Tek, lovely thing, you. What's coming up from you in the next week or so?
So tomorrow, 4 o'clock, like we mentioned earlier, I'll be streaming with Greg, London Tech. We'll be doing some Technic sets, so we'll hopefully finish that at a decent time. Hopefully there's not going to be a mega long one, but me and Greg doing Technic for the first time in God knows how long, you just don't know. So that's going to be a lot of fun anyway, we hope. We're not going to get really frustrated at it, but Monday mockumentary will return 8 p.m. UK time. I will remember that it's 8 p.m. this time and not 8:30, which I thought it was last time. But that's going to be on Kevin's channel on Onboard Toys, so come check out that. I will be continuing in studio building or converting the Friends Heart Lake City Cinema into a modular, which I'm really, really enjoying. And I'm going to get a bit more progress done, I think, later this evening to show you guys, and then continue working on that.
I can't wait to see that. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it. Every time I log into studio, I'm like, I just want to sit on this for hours and hours and hours. Like the color scheme for the set is just amazing. Like, really, really excited. But
so cool.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite streams Flynn, one of my favorite streamers. Brixy, one of my favorite streamers. Matt Elder, one of my favorite streamers. Tek, one of my favorite streamers. Cy O'Connor, I can't get rid of him for love nor money. That's the way it goes. Why is he always me? I want to know. Good stuff, Tek. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, folks. Honestly, the reason why you might be thinking, why on earth does the thumbnail keep changing? It's because I don't even know what I'm actually building yet tomorrow, folks. But it is only about 270 pieces. I should be able to knock it out fairly quick if I don't say anything. So,
so you won't be getting it done quick, is what you're saying.
I can't because
I'm just going to cut it off when I'm done. I'll just I
make slow-mo look fast. Honestly. Anyway, on to Mr. Kobe, aka Solo Brick Builder. Solo Brick Builder, you must have something coming up because you've been filming all night and doing stuff for videos. What have you got coming up in the next week or so, my friend?
Stuff is happening. So I've got the Sherman tank that should be coming out tomorrow. I know I said that for the last couple of days, but that is coming out. Yeah. Then I've got the National Geographic boat, that big bloody thing. My daughter's finally allowed me not to, to actually rebuild it for me just to put it on my YouTube channel. Just because, but she's kind of snapped it in half again, so I've got to rebuild that for the 15th time. And then we were thinking about doing the live stream tomorrow because obviously a certain royal passed away today, so we thought we might just do a little live stream tomorrow, build the HMS Warspray, which obviously was part of his fleet that he was part of. So, but at the moment, don't know yet. But
nice idea. I like that.
Yeah, but at the moment, that's about it. At the moment, that's about it. Hopefully,
sorry, show us what you've been building tonight, Solo.
So this is the M3 mortar tank, half-track mortar. So this one is. So this is the mortar conversion on it. They've done. This is the most customizable truck that they used in the Second World War. So not only was it was a paramedic truck, they also do anti-air as well. This truck just done everything to it. So, but this is the mortar tank, and yeah, it's all right. It's not bad.
Cool.
Quick build.
I like it. Looks brilliant, mate. So yeah, as Tek has already said, folks, coming up from London Bridge Bricks, there's going to be London Tech tomorrow, and we'll do that very quickly, hopefully, in a couple of hours. I think that's what Tek's hoping anyway. We're going to be kicking off at 4 p.m. And we're going to be reviewing it afterwards as well. I'm not even sure what we're going to be reviewing first, folks. One thing for sure, the category it won't have is minifigures, because you don't get minifigures with Technic for some strange reason. And what else am I going to do next week? The city update. That's it. I've got to be doing that, aren't I? And that's going to come out. And am I going to do anything else? Yeah, I might do a magazine review as well. So that's what's going to be coming up from me. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be with my main man, of course, Cy O'Connor, doing the backlog. Wednesday, of course, will be that, and that'll be kicking off at 8 o'clock. And Thursday, I'll be with Cy on his channel doing live with Cy O'Connor. And then we'll be back to London calling again, which is pretty awesome. Now, I did promise at the beginning of this stream that I would give you a quick preview of the city update. And Craigster, who's out there, just reminded me that.
Let's see this.
So I'm going to do it. So all I'm going to do. Well, first of all, let's see if it works for us, because I've just plugged in this webcam. So let's see if this brilliant use of technology will actually work for me. So here we go. There we go. Can we see something else there? There we go. We've got something else there.
My bet is he's just going to play use your channel intro and then call it a day.
Yeah.
I might do. No, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a little bit longer on what I showed you the other day. So anyway, let me just do that. Look, there they are, folks. That's everyone looking at themselves there, folks. There we go. There's Flynn's contemplation look, thinking, "Oh God, how can I get out? How can I get out Sunday?" So let's do this. Let's go for. Oh, let me do this. Let me go this. Let's see where that's going to come up first. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's going to be over there. It's going to be on this one. Now, I can't actually see what I'm doing here, folks. So hopefully you can. Let's make it a bit bigger, because at the moment it doesn't look like anything much. I'm going to up the volume. I think I've got the volume on full. Anyway, let me go. That's not the volume. Let me just make them. Anyway, it'll be what it will be. Here we go, folks. If I turn the mic around and face it towards that, you'll get the intro. So here we go. If I do that, let me hold it steady. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Greg from London Bridge Bricks. So in some ways, this is a really special video for me. It's my first city video, so something completely new for the channel. And if you don't already know, my city is actually called Gondon. And in this video, you'll see it starting to come to life, literally from the ground up. Now I'll talk you through what tables and storage I've used.
I don't see a city.
That's all you're going to say. That's all you're going to say.
I don't see any city.
Not one bit of Lego. You can't call that a Lego city up there.
You know, when you said that your voice changed when you were doing that, I didn't realize the level to which, like, you dropped like about 3 decibels, and then it was like, in a world where London Bridge Bricks has a city.
Honestly, folks, it's worth waiting for. It really is.
Seems like
we can't take the piss too much because otherwise he'll go and re-record all the audio. And
No, it was perfect. It was good.
I told you, it's voiceover. That's it. It's completely different. It's I've actually got a very, very low voice.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, enjoy it because I told you there was a little bit of Lego there. There's a little bit of Lego.
very arty. Very arty, Greg.
He dropped a spare piece from a set he was building a couple of weeks before. That's
That looks like a city.
It was a Lego City set. That's the thing. It was, but I've got this idea, right? So here's the thing, right? Every time I do my Lego City intro, because I love an intro, folks. I really do. Right? What I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to record a scene from my city looking out into the garden, because that's what it does at the moment, and I'm gonna do it overnight so that you see the sunrise in the morning, and that's what I'm going to do in every one, and that'll be my little intro, and then I'll go into doing and talking about what I have done, or in my case, what I may have not done. So yeah, so that's
Richard,
the case.
Richard, I bet you're not worried about releasing yours now, are you?
I'll give you more than a wall. Put it that way.
And a radiator.
Like I said,
I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait.
You'll enjoy it, folks. I'm jesting. But anyway, no, thank you for that. And of course, please do, everybody who's out there in the lovely chat land, please do check out everybody's channel who's been on the panel tonight. And thank you for Claire, aka the Plastic Architect, for coming in earlier on. Please do check our channel out. And of course, Shy Time is my time. That was a nice surprise having him on, wasn't it?
That was nice.
And Nicoletta, just before I go, asked the question: London Bridge Bricks, what is your favourite Looney Tunes character, Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck? Ryan got them, actually. I actually quite like The Martian. In all honesty, I think The Martian's pretty good.
Marvin the Martian, yes.
Yeah, because he talks like this.
Maybe I should do my city update in that voice.
Hello, this is Greg here from London Bridge Bricks. I'm so complicated, I could squeeze me.
How about that?
That was kind of like a... It was kind of like Kermit the Frog as a robot.
Yeah.
Being stood on.
Hey, I'm Kermit the Frog, and BrickScene has just trod on me with his stilettos.
Anyway, where are we going with all this? Oh, you sound, I don't know. But anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight, and of course, thank you for the panel. They're brilliant. We've got to go now, folks, because it's home time for all of us. And some of us want to go to bed, and some of us want to go out and do some shopping. But anyway, I want to say thanks to everybody who's been out there in Chatland tonight. Beth, thank you for coming by. Brixish, thank you for coming by. Craigster, great to see you. The woodshop teacher, lovely to see you as well. Oh, last bit of art from Matt. Here we go.
Get off me, Brixy!
That's why I do that side. That's why I do that with my arms. Why did we get Kermit the Frog into Sesame Street? That's what I wanted. I always used to be in Sesame Street when I was a kid. Okay, yeah. There we go. But yeah, maybe one day I'll do this stream in the Kermit the Frog voice or something, or Yoda. Did we do that on your stream, Tek? You know that stream where you was playing that pub game?
Do you know what? You're no good asking me. I don't remember.
Yeah, play it back.
Oh, it's that stream.
Honestly, watch it. It's fun. And Emma saw us on it and everything.
It's private. You won't see that.
Me and Ty had such a good night. Honestly, it was funny as hell. It really was, folks. It was good fun.
If I'm really get lazy with not even to the point where I'm not even recording videos, then I might just premiere that and maybe that back as a good laugh.
But you should just do like every 20-minute segments of your face or something like that. It's like that.
This gets progressively worse.
I was making Sarah Starbricks laugh with my Yoda impression. I was like talking to her like a sleazy pimp, but with a Yoda voice. And she was laughing at her.
Look at his face.
Anyway, folks, I mean, I'm sure Yoda was wasn't all Mr. Nice Guy all the time, you know. But anyway, like I say, folks, thank you. Tonight, folks, has been a laugh, to say the least. Thank you for Lego Madness, Brick Heart, Barefoot Bricks as well. He was in earlier on. Captain Newton was in earlier on. Lego Madness, of course. But Bama Bricks. I haven't seen Bama Bricks for ages, actually. That was good to see him in. And of course, everybody else, like Minark. And thank you, Minark, for my super chats earlier on as well. And everybody else, Brickheart. So thank you, everybody else. It's been brilliant. So please keep your hands clean. Keep wearing the masks. Be kind to each other, especially yourselves. And Lego is a wonderful thing. You know what? Matt, Richard, Cy O'Connor, Flynn, Tek, and I was almost going to call him AFOC then, but of course the man that is Solo Brick Builder. Be kind to each other. Lego is a wonderful thing, and you and each and every one of you are too. Take care, everybody. You've been brilliant, and I'll see you again tomorrow on Tek Productions channel. Bye for now.